Since we're recording, we're making sure the sort of floral pubic hair is covering where the paint was ripped off.
We're
If
making
you're wondering.
sure that everything is really, cohesive and clear.
We need a guy who sounds exactly like that in our squad.
Yeah.
Like a technical guy.
Yeah.
I bet
Definitely.
I bet
Just to keep the frequency
So
at
you
that.
want to lower the gain about 30 decibels.
Yeah.
Okay, what you want to do is lower the gain but raise the volume.
Those people
Lower
make the
gain.
world go round. Motherfuckers that sound like that.
Yeah,
they're never moved or phased or.
Yeah, the problem
Right.
was the internal infrastructure was offline, and so
like
the application side was failing.
And they'll talk that way after something catastrophic
Right.
just happened.
While it's happening.
Right.
So let me just explain to you why this is happening right now. So essentially what we need to do is we need to lower the bandwidth because it's sending the system into overload. You know what that is, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's happening right now is massive data loss at the data center.
That's someone I aspire
Catastrophic data loss.
literally to be completely zened out.
Oh yeah. Like if somebody
any
if
situation.
somebody fucks up, you don't get mad. You just go.
I think the spectrum is a wider spectrum than we realize. Like I think there's a Zen part of the spectrum, like where you're just like totally content.
Oh yeah, it's like
my friend Tony is like that.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, how do you never get upset?
Right.
I've known him 27 years. I've never
yeah.
seen him get like viscerally upset about anything.
like
And it's not like shit hasn't inconvenienced him or annoyed him ever.
It's like a game of hearts. You got to shoot the moon. You just get the perfect combo of cards.
I don't really.
Where
I've never
everything-
played Hearts.
I played Hearts literally one time, and I keep trying that reference, and nobody ever understands it. So
I don't know Hearts. I know Texas Hold'em.
I know mines, bro.
I know.
I don't know. I
I
don't know Hearts, bro. I know mines.
I'll
Bro.
tell you one thing, feller. I know Texas Hold'em.
Now that there's called the River.
Yeah.
That's one
And
thing.
after
about it.
that, after that, you're on your own.
Texas Hold'em.
Yeah, that's the river. And you got to make sure you bet when you're on the river. Something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's right there is the river, and after that, you're on your own. I've only played poker one time in my life.
You know the most racist motherfuckers in the world invented Texas Hold'em.
Yeah.
They had to.
They used to call it Hold'em.
Texas Hold'em.
So they created this game called Texas Hold'em.
And then
Can you believe it?
And then the Negro came by and he made it his own, and it started to be called Texas Hold'em.
Yeah.
That's when everything changed.
That's when they abbreviated it.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Negro brought his little dialectical habit.
Dialects.
I don't think that's the linguistic.
That's the villain from
I
Doctor
don't
Who,
think
I
that's the
think.
linguistic history on that.
Hold'em?
Yeah.
But you know whoever
Some
invented
European.
a card game like Texas Hold'em was like wild racist, probably.
Yeah. You think it was a big choice? You think it was a big choice to drop the th, to drop the
M is one of the better abbreviations. Just
M?
like apostrophe EM out of all the ways we avoid saying.
What if I
words
just thought
in
you were
full.
trying to jump to a conversation about Eminem?
M's the best.
M's like the best abbreviation in rap music, bro.
Let me tell you something. M is the best rapper of all time. It's pretty funny how like there are, people that feel that way. And there's value to that.
Yeah.
But it's also just funny because it's like he's been like gas station music for the past 2 years.
Yeah, I'd say my list is Eminem at the top for sure.
Yeah.
Hobson.
I was just about to say.
Then maybe Tech Nine, probably.
Yeah. That was the funny thing about that Carti interview is he was like, man, Tech Nine, I'm so inspired by him. And they're like, you mean by his music? And he's like, no, not his music.
Is that real?
Yeah. He's like,
real?
no, not his music. Just like the way he's like
He got some crazy business acumen type
Right,
shit. His
right.
music ass, but like, he be making money type shit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
he's going to call his new album music because, quote, that's just all it is at this point.
That's what Carti
That's
said?
real?
That's what he said.
Oh my
That's all it is at this point.
What else was it before?
Vibes, There's a lot of different stuff.
Hey, but what is music but vibes? It's all about vibrations.
It literally is
throughout- through
vibrations.
space. It's literal vibrations. That's science,
But yeah, I thought that was really interesting that he said he was inspired by Tech Nine, and he's also inspired by the band Mayhem. All this shit is just very vague vibes.
Really like ma'am. You know I really like the ma'am. I be pumping the ma'am. Ma'am.
That kid, have you seen that? You saw that on my story. I posted that kid that can do the
What?
like really good.
What?
Nah, all I've seen.
When I go to sleep, I dream about murder. What?
Nah, all I've seen is that dude who DMs Playboy Carti voice notes of him just going.
Yeah.
I got it.
It's just like
Yeah, man.
incoherent, but he just keeps going and going and going.
It's that
He's
asthmatic
committed.
vibe.
He's
Right.
committed to the bit.
Right.
Yeah.
I never want to get so famous that people start like parodying me to my face. I never.
Yeah.
I
That
never
sounds
want that.
annoying.
That's like
That
Mike
sounds like a
Tyson. Like, did
nightmare.
you see that clip of
of
Eddie
course.
Murphy at that award show
Oh, I thought
making
you
fun
were
of him,
talking
and Mike's like, he like puts him in.
Yeah. I mean, did you see like last week when he beat somebody up on a plane?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what else can you do in that scenario?
Well, and the only footage that there is like him missing the guy or like punching the side of the. There's like someone stopping him from, or maybe he's hitting him. I can't tell what's going on.
Afterwards, his friend like puts the camera on him and is like, "Hey, bro, what happened?" And then he's got like a scar over his eye, or a cut over.
He
his
was
eye.
bleeding.
Bro, I'm surprised his
yeah.
fucking eyeball's not like
Right.
like fucking
He wasn't.
What's the shit slinking out of his fucking head
wasn't-
like a Toy Story?
He wasn't going all the way in.
No.
He wasn't. He was just doing one of just one of these over the sea.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Someone had a
He
tweet
wasn't.
like
he wasn't giving him. That was like some love.
he's like a
taps.
Greek myth, Mike Tyson. He can kill you in one hit.
Yeah.
Like
Do you remember that Comedy
Still.
Central roast when Steve-O just ran into his fist and got a black eye?
I feel like that was not sober Steve-O doing that. I don't remember, but
That might have been right
Prob-
on the cut.
right on
cut
the
off,
maybe that's what he
That was-
knocked some sense into him. Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah,
That's
it really like hurt. Like really like fucked me up, dude. Yeah, it was crazy.
Mike Tyson punched me in the face.
So like Mike like really leveled me, man. Like it was crazy.
That sounds like the child anime version of Steve-O or something like that. Like the Pokemon.
You can find interviews where he literally goes there.
Yeah.
Like his voice, the fry, everything goes there.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
The only
feel
time
like
I
he's
can.
more,
what were
he's
you
more
gonna say?
fry than voice at this point.
It's deep fried voice.
Yeah,
It's
he's got like
voice.
he's got like a podcast now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I
On
like.
they do it on like a camper or something.
Yeah,
No, yeah, no, just talk about life and like everything is great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like
Yeah.
every dude who's like,
Shouts out to Steve-O.
yeah.
I would
Fried-
love
fried
to have
as-
Steve-O on the show at some point. That would be
The only time I could ever impersonate Steve-O was after a concert where I'd been screaming and my voice
Yeah,
was gone.
dude.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, when we were filming Jackass. You have it though. You have it.
I feel like he sounds like if you did an impression of a frog. Like that's what a frog would sound like. Or like
Frog
Yeah.
that
or like a
smokes
lizard.
cigarettes.
Yeah.
They did a good job with that Warner Brothers frog. Like the guy who talks like that's kind of a frog. You know? You know what I mean? Doesn't the Warner Brothers frog?
a frog.
Hello,
Yeah.
my baby. Hello.
Yeah, like a frog would just
honey.
have a deep voice like this, kind of, right?
Yeah. That's like a business
Right?
frog. A business frog. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. I mean,
Help me out here.
remember that episode very
I don't
vividly.
remember a voice. I just remember,
Oh no, he's got a
Yeah,
whole-
just him with a top hat.
the
Type shit.
whole.
No,
Yeah.
I've seen that episode like embarrassingly recently. The
Of
one
what?
where he's
Is that like Animaniacs or some
it
shit?
was like it was like Looney
Looney
Tunes.
Tunes?
The OG
Oh.
Looney Tunes. It was like this dude finds him in a box on the street.
No
And
way.
And he's don't say that like
No, I'm
crazy.
y'all think I'm being sarcastic
He
when I'm
said it like
not.
it was a bad story.
I'm just dumb. I'm dumb. So I get excited about shit.
Hey yo,
no way.
I gotta give the context.
crazy.
Literally before we started recording, I was telling him that I found an extra Flonase like in my room. And he went, oh man, wow.
I like being enthusiastic. I love enthusiasm.
You found man, your nose.
It's like you thought you didn't have it, and then you had. Wow, that's crazy.
I was like, damn, that would resolve
yeah,
your
you were like-
issue.
Yeah.
Wow, so sick.
So sick. Wow. You had flow? You had a whole
flow on that.
You had a whole grip of flow? You had a whole fifth of flow?
Yeah.
You got a key of
I got a
flow?
fucking handle of flow under my
Yo, a grip
of flow.
Yeah. I got a grip of flow.
I know, you know,
under
but
my
keep
belt.
the grip of the flow, man. I ain't using it right now because I've been off it for a little while, but we got that on deck too.
Dude, abusing Flonase? That's funny.
I got it.
You go from like being like a huffer and like you downgrade to Flonase.
It's it's like the limitless drug. You just get so much oxygen to your brain.
Right.
What does it do? Just I feel like it sends like Roundup into your brain.
That's why I can do the voices.
Yeah.
That's the special juice. Right
Yeah,
there. That's the secret
weed
sauce.
killers in your fucking
yeah.
cerebral
I got a
cortex
key to
right
flow
now.
the truck. I got a key to flow the truck.
That's where flow comes from.
Yeah.
Rappers would just shoot that shit
Yeah.
up their nose.
Coating
I mean, why
my
you-
sinuses?
Why you think they call him Wheezy? You know?
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, I still kind of do, but I was always like, really? You guys enjoy the sound of this? Just, I always was just like, damn. It's just, it sounds like he's wheezing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Cash Money, like the earlier shit, like when he was like 17, that's my favorite era.
Yeah.
Like
'Cause it made sense
of
for him to
Life.
have that
You
pitch.
remember that song Way of Life? Yeah, I'm just thinking about the music video. It was just tons of cars and whatever. But it was when he didn't have full blown. He had dreads, but they were like shorter, and he had the band around it, and he wasn't tatted up.
Right.
yet. His
Right.
face
I remember
was
that.
tatted up.
This is like Boondocks episode parody, Wayne.
Nah,
When
this is like 2002, 2003. He was literally like 17.
Did Birdman like just find him when he was like a child?
Yeah, yeah, just like
is that what happened?
Yeah, kind of the same way they found the frog in the box,
Right.
in that one episode. So it was like,
Yeah.
and he's just,
And he originally sounded like this.
I know I've gone through the official history and story, but I'm not remembering the particulars. I know he started rapping and performing when he was like really, really young, and he had some kind of relationship with his mother.
Platonic, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I don't know what. I feel like there was some type.
Like the way you said that.
There was some type of like trauma there or something.
okay,
I
gotcha.
feel like, and then I feel like Birdman swooped in.
Oh, that's cold, actually. How you said that.
Swooped in.
Double entendre. Don't let me explain that one.
Yeah. No, swooped
that was
in.
a single entendre.
That could be completely. I could be off on that, but I feel like that. And
A
then,
single entendre is hilarious.
and then fast forward and they're kissing on Rap City in the basement.
Really?
You haven't seen
Birdman and Lil Wayne kissing
Oh,
each
yeah,
other?
Let's go to YouTube.
Yeah.
Man, if we're opening Rap City, I'm opening this.
J Street, Metro Tech.
Lil
Joint
Wayne-
shimmer horn.
Lil Wayne kiss.
I used to call this shit schemer horn, and someone was like, "What the fuck are you saying?"
Schemer horn.
Yeah, that's just where my brain goes.
They did it multiple times, by the way. Like there was a 106 kiss. There was a Rap City. Y'all think I'm playing, but now
No,
I'm
I
about to
believe
pull
you.
now I'm about to
No,
pull
no.
the clips up.
The idea
No, there's
itself
been-
is just so funny. I just like.
I think it was on some like like they're trying to be like some mob. What did it say?
For educational purposes only. Long live hip hop.
Yeah, that's real.
Big time is doing big things up in here. Hood rich style, art record on the 1 and 2.
Wow.
Strap City debate.
Watch
Now,
the body language and everything.
Oh, yeah, the hood segment.
Kissing Lil Wayne.
Tell me about some of these people on here. Who's on the album with you?
Me, Manny, Fresh.
And yo, men kissing men, amazing, cool. Look how there's something coercive about the way he
Right.
and something predatory about it. If my memory serves me correctly,
Right.
I don't know how long this is, or
Mickey, Wayne.
I haven't seen the video, but like if you
my
scroll
memory.
Twitter,
If my
it's
memory serves me correctly, it's like this unspoken like come here, like he walks in, he's like come
Kiss.
here.
Where's my kiss? Type vibes.
Okay.
I got my son right here.
Okay.
Special delivery too.
Oh, I can already tell the vibe.
You see, see, I was
Shit
right.
got
Remember,
here.
he was, Look.
Kiss on the cheek is like a Godfather vibe.
That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah. I thought you meant like some Tom Brady shit, like he kissed his son on the mouth type shit.
Right.
I know that's what the.
No, it was definitely an open mouth kiss vibe you
Yeah.
gave.
That's actually kind of hard. Maybe we should start doing that shit.
Yo, yeah, that's gonna be our new. That's gonna be our
you
new.
doing?
Shit. We start every episode just.
Kiss smooch. Give me a fucking smooch.
Right here.
We just go full lips. Fuck that cheek shit.
No,
Right.
you and I just get each cheek on Z, and he goes.
Scooby Doo.
Oh man.
Oh.
That honestly, like,
They want to see
it's such a comforting sound, that VHS.
ain't tripping. I put all this in my mouth.
The white noise.
I
Yeah.
got 100 plus. I got 15 carats. You understand? You want to see them? They big and they swole.
So when you kiss, I gotta ask, ladies, I got y'all up here. So when you kiss the girl, right? do
Hey,
they
I'm the only person
break
he
her
kissed.
teeth? I got y'all up here. So when you
I'm the
kiss
only
the girl,
person you
right?
kiss?
do they
I'm the only person he
break her
kissed.
teeth?
Thank you, Black Mafia shit, for presenting this.
Nobody else, man. We roll like
Okay, now.
You see? You see
This
what
is
I'm
all
saying?
telling me this footage is like
Okay,
You see?
buried somewhere. Like it's been hidden.
I'm gonna leave that one alone. Manny, what's up, Manny?
You sourced that very
We need
quickly,
the process.
though. Why do they block it though?
No, they just spliced in them kissing, so you could see them kissing.
No. That's from the other shit.
Yeah, I'm saying someone edited it to put in for context.
Gotcha.
Nobody else, man. We roll like
Okay, now.
We roll like that.
Ain't no freak.
Okay, that's
We just roll like that.
Yo.
Yeah, they definitely do that in private a lot. Yo, do you think there was some
Manny. What's up, Manny?
deeper?
I'm gonna tap out.
Deeper
I don't want.
That's where in this discourse. That's where I tap out.
Yeah, I don't want to get into.
I just think kisses are cute.
Guessing.
I just gotta
Yeah.
ask the questions. You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
listeners
Yeah, I
at
don't
home
know,
are wondering.
man.
No, that's real though, because
If you're saying it's a coercive thing,
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was Lil Wayne was a child.
Right.
yeah.
Was a child.
But also, it's hard, you know, to get a little smooch on the cheek, out of respect.
yeah,
That's one of the biggest rappers in the
If
world.
he just offered it as a kid,
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he smooches
just
Lil
feels
Wayne on
like-
the cheek. Who the fuck knows?
I don't
Nothing
know.
wrong with smooches, folks. We're not, you know.
right.
That's fucking great though. But yeah, that little white noise of like
Yeah.
an old CRT being on is so comforting, dude. So comforting. I remember watching
him trying to dodge.
CRTs and being like, "There's
Trying to change the subject.
no. Oh, I'm gonna change the subject. The fuck." No, but I'm being serious.
We're gonna go into a tech conversation.
No,
about
no,
VHS,
it's deeper.
the
'Cause
tape, and
I remember as a kid looking at my CRTV, and did you ever have this thought,
and
like,
hearing that kiss live in Rap City.
no,
Yeah,
but,
the way that kiss hums on his cheek like
Yeah.
that.
but just watching your
Hearing the
CRTV,
kiss through the white noise, just
like in a fucking soap opera where it gets quiet and you just hear,
but it's Birdman and Lil Wayne kissing each other.
they would be sick on a soap opera if you like walked in the room and he's like, "Give me a
How you
kiss,
doing, Playboy?
give me a kiss," and there's 5 minutes of as he walks up to him.
Right.
No, but I remember watching a CRT and literally thinking like, this couldn't get any better quality. This is like, I can't believe we get to have cable. This is amazing.
Right.
I can just
Yeah.
see it perfectly.
Right.
Little did I know.
I feel like now technology's getting too good. Too good in the sense of like, it doesn't need to be like all the aesthetic
Yeah, it's
qualities.
getting
Now,
out
like,
of-
I don't care.
What's your joke about? We're shooting.
What's your
shit.
joke?
No, yeah, and it's a good joke though. The shit like we're shooting. It's beyond a joke. It's almost
Oh,
like
I know
a
the one.
classic quote. Like
I
we're
know the
shooting shit in 4K.
Oh,
we're shooting a 480p world in 4K.
That's
Oh
funny.
yeah. You're just like we made 4K cameras, but this world only deserves like 720p.
Right.
It's accurate.
Yeah.
It's also just accurate that your eyes can't see faster than 60 frames per second, maybe 120, and you can only perceive like your retina doesn't pick up more than like 10K, right? Like, isn't there a certain, there's a max out of human vision. We can only perceive
there
things.
definitely is. Do you think Peter Jackson knows that?
Peter Jeekson?
Peter Jackson?
When we were making
don't hold it.
we were making one of the most mischievous hobbits one day, and
One die.
and we had to make his ball just sit inside. It was just not for any sexual reason, but you know, in the books they come from a place where the bulges are a bit bigger.
Bigger.
I just thought it would be a little, really cute if the hobbits lived in these little lumps of grass. You know what I mean? These little lumps of grass.
You can live in those. You know that, right? Like, you can go there and live in those. People live in those. Yeah. The most escapist people in the world live in those, probably. Because that's got to be, you got to take a fucking truck 2 miles into the fucking, like, there's no way that's just, like, next to a fucking
That's the kind of
little
shit where
town.
you don't even get a truck. You got to take a lorry. Like, you
dude.
can't call
I
it a
actually
truck.
don't know what a lorry is.
A
What is
lorry,
that?
a lorry is a truck.
Oh, okay, got you.
But you can't call it a truck because you live out in lorry land.
Is it like a trailer on a truck?
No,
type
it's
shit?
just, it's a truck.
That's crazy.
You know
bro.
how
They make
how
those?
British people say stuff dumb?
That's true.
That's one of those things.
That's one of the best memes recently.
Oh,
At least y'all schools.
you know who's obsessed with that meme? Zach.
That's funny. It's fucking hysterical.
It's like his cheap laugh. Just send him that.
It's still funny. It's,
you know,
it is funny.
It is.
Like,
Well, at least our schools aren't shooting galleries.
and it turns into like a Dark Souls boss, like with
right,
teeth.
right. That's the meta level now. It's like it'll be like the normal, like formulaic thing, and then it'll just be like, and it'll just be this disgusting.
Yeah, it rules.
Yeah.
Do we want to get into these
I don't know.
things
man.
we
It
haven't
feels
talked
like-
about in the last
I feel like we haven't seen
2
it.
months?
We haven't. There's so much we haven't covered.
Yeah, if you're watching this episode right now, you've jumped ahead 2 months.
Yeah, you're in the
I
future.
have-
More than 2 months.
I have something.
Yeah.
I have something that I want to talk about.
Bring it up. Look at the fucking traps on that guy.
Are you depressed? Do you find that you become depressed sometimes? Do you find that you're depressing your energy? Do you find that everything that you know you are on the inside, sexual and sexy and hungry and happy and
His
angry
gaze is like a violation.
and sad? All those things don't count. They don't matter. You've got to put them away so you depress them.
Then you realize he's
I
got
told you before that you've got
a
to
mohawk.
express. That's the only way to break the depression pattern, because I get depressed. In fact, I've been depressed for the past several days. I've been teaching workshops. I've been building businesses and watching children and doing all the shit that I have to do and never letting out all the sexual synergy and hunger and anger and frustration and yelling and eating and breathing. Oh my God. Attend me. I don't want to fuck my wife because I'm sucking the sexual energy
And that's where
Yo,
That's a really good point.
this man.
he's like, I don't want to fuck my wife. His unintentional comedic timing there. The comedic timing of that moment is grade A. Like, it's literally.
This dude is on is in a pamphlet somewhere as like a success story for a conversion therapy camp.
Yeah.
Like
Camp. You mentioned camp.
Oh,
and
yeah.
and I want to talk
That's
about
true.
that.
Yeah,
talk
this
about
guy,
that.
man, this guy is next level. Yeah, the way he's basically just kind of telling you he's sexually frustrated is basically what it is.
You mentioned
God.
camp.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, this is such an interesting
I didn't know there was.
No, this is the conversation.
like
this is what I
hustle.
want to
This
talk
is like a
about.
hustle. So whatever up to Boston this song, I forget. Shipping up to Boston, like
Just guys being dudes.
It's dudes being guys.
This is imagine needing that. Isn't that funny?
Imagine needing that.
Needing that. Right. Think about that for a second.
Something
like you literally have to go. Like you're so anxious and insecure that you have to go to that.
Right.
Or not that you have to get help. That's normal. But this being the kind of help you think you need is like I need to become a man and they all look like they haven't seen a day of sun in months too. Like it does not look like they are usually with their shirts off.
I'm just like, why can't you just find a guy? You got to pay for a camp. You can't just find a guy to fight.
Right.
No, but here's what I want to
get drunk and talk to some people.
Right.
It'll be easy.
Yeah. This shit. When is this? This shit is like from. I feel like 2000. Let's see. Oh, and the name of the video is this toxic masculinity? Viewer discretion advised.
That always means
yes.
And it's from it's from 2019. He was technically early.
Some money scheme.
No, but he was early on something that has literally evolved. It's like it's this, but it's much more militant. There's like variations of this, but it's like ran by cops and like but it's still the men, like the men, and it's like, you know, like lean in to learn your masculinity and your testosterone, and like it's literally just preying on insecure men, but to like on another level.
It's almost like recruitment.
Yeah. This was like a more it's reactionary, but it's like an organic version of like whatever now it's warped into, you know.
It's
like,
gonna slowly fuse into this thing where it's like, oh, it's cool to get like paramilitary training or go to a boot camp and join a paramilitary, and then just that's helping my community is by being part of the local, you know,
just
fucking
being bros.
squad.
It's just being bro. It's like a Sunday soccer.
That's where this is going because it's money pushing this, and then the money that's like, oh, we're handing out because they do Navy SEALs training, like for people that aren't in the Navy SEALs. They do that shit. It's the same shit to me, basically. Yeah. Is you're going to it's like a workout masculinity
camp. Like mud run shit or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's like that's going to eventually be a business that like fuses with private security. And it's just gonna funnel in people to they then recruit.
Bro, it's like
that's what it's gonna be.
It's the same shit as like those Sunday fucking intramural leagues. Just imagine you like
it's intramural, you know, close quarters combat.
Right.
Basically.
Just imagine you go like commit a genocide and then go get beers right after.
Literally. I mean, they do that anyways.
You said you said like community, and it's like it's not even, it's literally, I mean, for them it's not like there's some outside community per se necessary. It's like the men in this group are their community or the community that they're looking for, and the program, I can't even say for lack of a better word, that's exactly what it is ultimately grounded in patriarchy. It's ultimately grounded in like men have to dominate. We are the dominators. Right. You feel weak. And then they list out all these attributes that weak beta men have, and then it's like, come in here, I'll make you strong. I'll be your father and I'll make you strong. And I wish I had, like, I could probably search it, but I was going to say, like, I wish I had right now on hand to show you the, I'm struggling to find the word. Like, evolved isn't even the best word.
More sophisticated, like, more complicated. Like version of this.
Yeah. So you could just see how, fucked shit is getting, because it's not even like traditional. The traditional fascist pathway. It's like now we have. It's like the shamans. It's like.
Right, because you're not talking about
all these shamans that now have these channels and paths to like thrive in, and it's like this weird syncretic. Like now it's all just mixing together. You know, like their patriarchal shamanism, whatever. But then also like we're gonna equip you and arm you, and we're gonna give you merch. We're gonna give you merch, and we're gonna have branding, and And who knows? Maybe in the coming years we'll see like we'll unravel it all and see like follow the money and then see that whatever was really it was a front to get people into something else. But like
it feels like things don't change, they just get more obvious and they need to cloak themselves less. That's what it kind of feels like that one podcast where it's a guy literally just spouting like 1940s level misogyny.
Which podcast? I feel like there's
I forget what it's called, but it's tons of the guy who's like, your girlfriend should not be on Instagram. You've seen that, and it's like, bro, like now it's like this regressive kind of profit thing where it's like you can be shocking because it's extra like bad to do that now, or it's just more shocking. So it's like allowing fucking. Like now you can just like basically have like a Proud Boys workout camp or whatever the fuck. You know,
I mean, there's just such a deep reactionary movement to like, I don't know how they flipped it this way, but these people perceive themselves as being just on the receiving end of some type of oppression or something.
Yeah,
like,
it's all cognitive, whatever.
And I think part of it is like, the fact that like, people who fundamentally don't understand certain issues are commandeering the narratives on those issues. So like the shit that's getting put out is fucked up.
Yeah.
But like then the people respond to that and see it as like an attack on their masculinity or something. And the reality is like, no, people that don't give a fuck about these issues are the ones platforming them.
And
you know,
it's just crazy when you really think about how much money is made off of like tricking people into inadequacy, basically, like feeling inadequate.
Yeah.
Like you can just make so much money off of just exploiting human beings. It's insane.
Yeah.
And there's so many different ways to do it.
Yeah.
You can literally just have like I'm a guy who's like worked out a lot. Boom. I have all these opportunities to do. You could do whatever the fuck you want.
I mean, bro, somebody was telling me yesterday or the day before, I don't know if it was New York or just like American cities in general, but that they had like fruit-bearing trees in parks. And they were just like, well, if the trees bear fruit, why are they going to buy fruit? And then they just got rid of all those trees, put in like ones that
that's the logic.
Just produce pollen or whatever. That's why we got seasonal allergies now.
Is that why?
So that's why Z needs so much fucking Flonase.
That's probably Is that really why everyone has fucking allergies
that's why I
everywhere?
got that a flow in the closet.
That's why you got a Kia flow in the trunk.
Pointless trees everywhere.
Yeah.
God damn it, that pisses me off. You see how many different layers you can fucking
palm trees are not even indigenous to LA.
Oh, I know. Yeah. When I learned that all those are planted.
Nothing is indigenous to LA. Indigenous people.
I mean,
You mean Mexico? Yeah.
Water is not indigenous to LA.
Yeah, they fucking manufactured that whole goddamn city.
Right.
That in fucking Las Vegas. That's why I was just
water's not even indigenous.
Yeah. That's why for so long
That's what Chinatown is about.
Right.
That's why for so long I was like, I had no interest in going to LA because I was just like, what am I going out there? You know,
it is like,
bro, I lived there.
A very modern city when you think about, in that sense, that it's built on just a complete industrialization.
Yeah,
of things.
just vapid. Like
not to fucking start in L.A., New York City.
You know, LA.
I mean, it's not even like a.
I don't give a fuck about any of that.
It's not even a beef. I don't I don't care.
Yeah, there is no beef. New York is. Let me tell you that. There's no beef whatsoever. Right. No, that's just a different thing.
It's like New York is the center of capital in this country, but LA somehow manages to like wear it on its face so much more. Like all the most bizarre parts of capitalism show up over there, just because they. That's like the center of the entertainment industry. That's the center of like our cultural
it's the most
zeitgeist.
Funhouse mirror-y shit.
It's so bizarre.
Perfect example, by the way, is that trial that's going on right now.
Yeah.
Of what we're talking about. Of how it gets into these weird fucking like twisted, indirect ways of being really, I don't know, symptomatic, I guess you could say.
What are you talking about?
The Depp Heard trial.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like the way that's being profited off of, and it's the entertainment side, like obfuscating what's going on actually. So it's like the circus basically version of capital. Here it's just like complete sharks. Like, no, you're in the ocean. These are sharks. Like they're gonna fuck you up. Look at these big ass buildings. LA, it's like it's Hollywood, you know, but it's the same. Like
I feel like
machine.
being in LA is like finding out what a chef eats at home. You know,
Right.
you know, you're
Yeah.
just like, what do you cook when you're like done cooking?
It's like, damn, you get Papa John's delivered? That's
Right.
crazy.
Like, what is that?
Oh, I love Papa. I love.
Oh yeah, me and Papa
I
are
have Papa
bros
Rewards.
actually.
Shout out Papa John's, by the way. Please sponsor Jaded.
Oh, God.
Please don't. Please don't.
Kidding.
Fuck Papa John's.
Kidding.
We don't fuck with Papa John's.
No, for the record, fuck Papa John's.
The day of reckoning will come. Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
No, this shit is bizarre, man. All these fucking.
The day of reckoning will come.
what the
Where's
fuck was
the
he
day, Papa John? We're waiting.
Have you seen
Papa
Have
John?
you seen his TikToks though?
Oh,
Oh my
Oh,
god.
no.
Yeah, nah, that's
He
crazy.
looks like he's being electrocuted. Or looks like he's being prodded with like a fucking
permanently.
like he's like just very jerky and offbeat.
Right.
You know.
You seen his
Frightening.
house? His house.
Yeah,
with
it's
the statue
it's like
of
that.
The Eagles.
It's like
fucking
that.
and all
What's that fucking movie with the woman with the big ass house in Florida? It's like all those rich, stupid people live in those like giant McMansions. That's what we call. That's what we call them in St. Louis.
McMansions. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I was thinking about.
That's what we call it in
He
St.
has,
Louis.
like,
He's a McMansion. You're not in the original St. Louis home.
Which movie are you talking about, Mr. Deeds?
What?
Mr. Deeds? You said a big mansion in what, Florida?
Yeah. Oh, no. It's like Queen of Versailles or some shit like
Oh,
that.
okay.
Princess of Versailles. It's
Okay,
about a
I
woman who
was-
has like 100,000 square foot home
Oh,
type
okay,
shit.
I
or
thought
whatever
you were
the fuck.
talking about Mr. Deeds.
No, but that's a good movie. You know,
Or Adam
Not gonna
Sandler
lie.
got the foot,
Adam Sandler going to be in another Softy Brothers.
got the
movie,
black foot.
apparently. He did. That's the
That's
horrifying
only
thing we all
that's
remember
the only
from that
thing I
movie.
remember from that.
It's like, whoa, money is one half, and the other half is like that foot. Though,
That foot,
That
yeah.
breaks. That breaks. Literally, doesn't it break? They chop it with like a pickaxe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Email us if you know what happens in Mr. Deeds. We forget.
Yeah, just hit us up on opencollective.com.
Yeah.
If you know what happens to the foot.
Post it on the message. Post it on the message board there. Actually,
Yeah.
like seriously, please let us
You
know.
said he's gonna be in another Safdie Brothers movie.
Yeah, which I want to see just Adam Sandler in general act seriously more. He's
Yeah.
really talented, I think.
He's very
He's
good
been
at
in Punch Drunk Love. He's been in Uncut Gems. Those are two classics, stone cold classics.
Right, out the gate.
Stone cold classics.
Out the gate.
The first one's a masterpiece, in my opinion. Punch Drunk Love.
Oh yeah, that's
And-
seeing him and Philip Seymour Hoffman just telling each other
Dude.
shut up.
Adam Sandler strafing with like a tight shot on sticks and then like a Johnny Greenwood score going in. It's the craziest shit in the world. Like, yeah, movie's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, what else? Fucking
Hold on.
What?
Hold on. Because I want to talk about. I want to flesh out the Adam Sandler conversation. I was thinking about. Do y'all remember that movie he had with Don Cheadle? What was it called? Rain on Me.
Oh, you're getting into the. You're getting into the corners of the sand.
Yeah. The corners of the sand.
Yeah, you're getting into every corner now. Yeah, I remember
Where
that.
he's crying and he's like, "Rain on me." You don't remember that?
Oh man.
No.
I hope someone saves me here with an edit.
Yeah, and don't
give
pull
me
that
some-
up right now.
No, I'm not.
I can't see that shit.
You look like that freaked you out a little bit. I don't know what you're smoking right now, but you're looking at me like,
No,
whoa,
you're
bad vibes.
You're opening the dark closets of the sand.
What's the Sandman?
Oh, don't go in there. Don't do that. Don't talk about that. Don't talk about that.
Nah, my favorite part about that fucking movie though is he was obsessed with Shadow of the Colossus.
I thought you were gonna say Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh, really?
Oh wait, really?
Watch
That's
that
crazy.
fucking movie back, and he's depressed, and his escape is Shadow the Colossus, which is my favorite video game of all time.
Interesting.
So I was like, I don't know who wrote that, the screenplay for that film, but I was like, that is so on point and like a great subliminal game recommendation for anyone struggling with depression who needs to like tap out for a second. That is the game to fucking do it with.
Dude.
But
Yeah.
the idea of Adam Sandler and Shadow of the Colossus colliding in any format is hilarious.
That's on PC, so you could just swap out the skin so it's him from Uncut Gems while he's climbing those.
Oh,
You could but like think about how funny that juxtaposition is. You could probably go up to Adam Sandler and say, "Hey, have you ever played Shadow of the Colossus?" And he would go, "Nobody,
yeah.
I don't play video games. I don't know."
Played a couple levels of it.
Right. Well, I could be wrong. He could be a fucking
Adam Sandler studying for a role, like just playing Shadow of the Colossus and just playing basketball.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like he's too busy playing
basketball.
games.
Right,
and
he's too busy doing chess passes. He's good at basketball. He's better than I've ever
he got
been.
fundamentals out the ass. Man.
He's doing behind the head look like
no look shit, alley oops.
It's impressive.
This is a tangent, but you ever forget? You have like an insane brain fart on a word, and you can't
literally all the time.
Fixated on trying to figure out what that word is. I'm like going through that.
I do that with ideas a lot. I'll just be like, "Fuck."
I feel like y'all will know the word. Y'all will just say it, but maybe not. What is the word?
What's the word, her?
What is the word?
What is the word?
It's like
wait. What?
What's the word?
What is
the word?
What is the word for 500?
What's that word?
It's like
We're playing Wordle now.
It's like something's gone haywire, like biologically. Like Venom. I'm thinking about Venom, like in Spider-Man.
Venom.
It's like, but it's an accident.
Symbiotic.
Something warps. It changes. Like it glitches. Like a biological glitch. What is the word for that?
Mutation.
Mutation. See, and it's such a fucking simple, obvious word.
Just Jack Kirby writing X-Men. What's that fucking?
And see,
what's that fucking word?
And there's gonna be people.
What's that word for when you get claws in your fucking hands?
What's that word where you can create weather? What's that shit?
Someone, they're watching this, and even before they get to that timestamp where I bring that up, they're gonna be watching me the whole time and know.
Right.
Oh, I know
like,
that.
What
that's
the fuck?
That's what he was when he was talking about Elliott Hulse in the camp. He was trying to say a mutation of whatever. Like someone's gonna have put that together.
Oh yeah,
got you. Oh, got
that
you.
is what I was trying to say. Like this shit
it's mutated. Yeah,
gotcha. Okay.
Fascistic.
Yeah.
Militant mutation.
Right.
Right.
And I'm sorry to call back.
No,
like
that's fine.
20 minutes or whatever
That's
the fuck.
fine, man.
Back.
No, that's all good.
No, that just makes me wonder where he himself is at. I know if all these other mutations.
Look. You know what? If Elliott were here, and he witnessed this, and he saw me bring up this conversation, he would bring up
neurotic holding patterns,
because that is what.
What words did he just?
That was Elliott Hulse, and he said neurotic holding patterns.
Okay, so what he said was neurotic holding patterns.
He's talking about me, guys. He's talking about me. That's the funniest.
He wants to do theater so bad.
Become a neurotic holding pattern.
Yeah, he does.
He wants to do. That's all theater, like little exercise, just neurotic holding pattern.
Yeah, it's just emphasis.
It's
not acting.
Hey,
right. Emphasizing shit.
You don't have to be a good boy all the time.
That one's really good.
We didn't even.
That's like Batman villain
boys.
shit.
Yeah, good boy.
Look. We didn't even. You ready for this? Are you ready? Take a deep breath.
You don't have to be a good boy all the time.
No, there's something wrong
there
with
are
it.
tears inside. There's laughter inside. It's all inside. It's all in your belly. Stop holding it tight. Let it go. You're allowed to let go.
I feel like he just got done with like an 8-guy scene.
Wait. This is the best part. Wait. Just give it. Wait. Be free.
Click my links.
Elliott said.
I'm surprised that clip's not dropped more for memes and shit. Like, I'm surprised I don't see that.
I have been telling Vic Berger
to do this,
to
guy?
use for a long time,
dude,
and he just hasn't done it. So I'm like, fuck it, we're gonna do it.
Oh yeah, we can whip that up tonight. Let's get to work.
No. I don't want any. I don't want no part of this.
No, it's
not gonna be
like
laboratory, like,
man.
It's a gold mine of comedy in there. Just toxic masculinity comedy.
You sure you don't want to dip your brain into whatever's going on with that?
I don't know if I want to dig in. Look, man, some things need to stay buried.
But to be real, the reason why that clip hasn't become that is because he took it down. So
that makes sense. He looks insane.
So it's been right. He probably all the crazy shit he says and does. That was the one where he was like,
he's like, the outright supporting Trump is fine, but that makes me look a little crazy.
Yeah, I'll admit he said that to somebody. He's like, yeah, I'll admit that was kind of. I was going through it.
Right?
Really?
It's like,
no, I don't know. I don't know if he actually said that to somebody. I'm saying I'm sure that was a real conversation he had.
I don't want to fuck my wife.
I don't want to fuck my wife.
My God.
There's no way he has a wife, right? I mean, come on.
That is the shit that always blows my mind about some of these people.
Is he married, really?
Huh?
Is he really talking about his wife, or is he just referring to, regular Joe?
No, he has a wife, or when he was recording that.
Wow. I feel like now he's just like on an apology tour. He's like, I want to fuck my wife.
He's definitely not on an apology tour. He's on a basically Mutation tour. That's what he's on.
Yeah.
He's on a Mutation tour is what it is.
Right. No, but that shit though, like, it makes me wonder. It's honestly like the future, like thinking about the future of fascism and like the future of like authoritarianism more broadly. There's gonna, because of we're in the digital age and like social media, there's gonna be like 1,000,001 of these.
Yeah.
And they'll have the infrastructure and means to actually build up their own sort of cults, militias, armies, gangs, whatever you want to call it. And it's like, it'll be probably crazy fragment. It's just going to be fragmented.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When
more chaos.
Yeah.
Like,
you can create a class of men who are willing to get physical.
Right.
Even if it's at a business level, you can trade that off to whatever private security, whatever you can do.
Right.
You can sign contracts and do like that's going to be all. It's going to get fucking weird. It's going to get weird. Like, because you're gonna have literal the shit people always joke about. Oh, people on social media are like political leaders, or they're like It's gonna literally get to that when they're doing scams like that. Like it's got to be real life scams, but it's also, I mean, like whatever they want you to do, fucking type shit. As long as you're locked into whatever opinion they have.
As long as you hate your wife and your children.
Yeah. As long as you hate your wife and children, there's a lot of options. Yeah. I mean, it's just. It's gonna get weird.
But also thinking about the state and the collapse, like
laptop guy always bringing it back to
potential collapse of the state. Like even the state itself, the military it's not gonna be as much of a in the event that there is that collapse.
Yeah,
because it's not a even in being right wing broadly and like liberal and reactionary, it's not a monolith. So there's like factions amongst within the state and the military and the right. So then that's why chaos, real chaos, like that's what came to my mind. And like there's like cues we can take from other parts of the world from within, I mean right now, but then going back the last century plus, I mean really throughout human history.
You're gonna have like fucking Twitch streamers and YouTubers and podcasters and shit like that. Literally, because think about it, like if things get that scarce resource wise, like fucking that'll be way more valuable having just like a communication with a large group of people.
I mean, because
that's just gonna have to turn into some aid network of a certain sect of.
I mean, because what's the timeline? Like 18 years before the military is obsolete or unsustainable?
No, I mean it's not And like you're referencing implications of climate change on the U.S. Army report.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
That I believe U.S. Army War College did, or people with
like
them.
2019, right?
Yeah, something like that, in partnership with like folks from NASA, and like these are like high-ranking military officials, and they're basically, you know, talking about what they call I believe the cascading effects of climate change and this sort of perfect storm of, you know, extreme climate events, drought, lack of access to water, you know, putting infrastructural strain on the U.S. military and putting them in a position where, and also geopolitical conflicts and tensions, particularly in Bangladesh, you know, causing events and conflict that draws on U.S. military resources, but in a way where they can't actually respond to what's going on domestically or in other places. So not being able to act, and then that creating basically a power vacuum.
Right, because if you can't do shit, you don't really have shit. You know what I mean?
Right. And I definitely recommend people read that report because, I mean, granted, it's, you know, people who support the U.S. nation state and military making an appeal to other people who support or claim to support the U.S. nation state and military to like get their act together on climate or else they won't exist anymore. It's like that's the framing of it, but in it there's a lot of shit laid out about just, you know, the power grid, about water, you know, access to water, and like the things that they're actually anticipating in the next 18 years in our lifetime. You know,
am I crazy, or is it the same report where they also talk about like unearthing of resources like in the Antarctic, or not? Which one's north? The Arctic. The Arctic. Yeah, in the Arctic Circle.
You're talking about with like, Russia claiming more, trying to claim more territory and for access to reserves.
Yeah, oil reserves.
And then they're being...
I saw a fucking TikTok about that.
Talks
about how in Antarctica, or is that what you're talking about? That I think it's Antarctica, the one I was... Yeah, it was Antarctica. Like, the fucking treaty where no one will take resources from Antarctica comes up in like 40 years or something like that, or less. I can't remember. And so they can just start hauling shit out of there, minerals.
I think this might be a different thing. I think what
this
we're
is
talking
different.
about,
this is just a TikTok that fucking I saw.
Well, I think it's referring to different things also.
Yeah.
It's like, referring to, but there's a through line obviously on it, which is
it's just like that's going to be relevant when water becomes scarce.
They're
going to fight over Antarctica for sure.
Yeah, they're also going to fight.
Not be good for the climate in general.
Yeah, well, you know, maybe the anthrax under all that permafrost will.
Is that how that works? Fuck.
I think there is anthrax.
Permafrost keeps shit locked in like a Ziploc.
I mean, it's like millions of
that fucking perm, dude.
The permafrost.
That permy.
Don't mess with the permafrost.
It's got some secrets backed in there.
I'm surprised there's not an artist named Permafrost, because that would be hard.
You're just giving away the gems.
Free
like
game,
that.
bro.
Yeah, that's
free game.
I should have made that an LLC first.
Yeah.
They call me Permy for short.
They call me Permy.
Perm.
Just Frost, you know, frosted out. Permafrost. I'm always iced up, you know. That kind of
debut
idea.
title is called Jack Frost or Perm.
That should be one. That should be Jack Harlow's one of his new albums.
Jack Frost.
Jack Frost.
Yeah.
Oh God.
The Snowman. Jack Frost.
Oh my God.
Jack be nimble. Jack be quick.
You can't be this. You can't be the snowman.
Like that?
It's like
you can't be the snowman.
Jack Harlow. Sing a song like Jack be nimble. Jack be quick. Sing something like that.
His energy
riddles.
is like white classic man, like Jidenna, like like
yes, I'm a classic man.
Yeah,
right.
This, oh God, I was literally thinking the other week about how much I hate that. Like
that song.
Well, no,
or
not
that
the song.
that vibe.
That
yeah,
vibe.
Yeah,
Wholesale, the whole thing. Like, that's disgusting. Like
the Peaky
it's like
Blinders vibe.
it's like Eurocentric. He's like Eurocentric values too. Like that's the classic man.
I'm a classic man.
Right. Like,
I mean, if
it was a button up
fucking vest.
It's like respect me. I'm a human now because I present myself in this way and I curl my mustache.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, think about his background being Nigerian, a dude from Atlanta who also is he? I think he's Nigerian. I want to say
he's what? Really?
He's African. I think he's Nigerian. His last album was like it was like 85 to Lagos.
I heard Classic Man, and I decided that was enough.
Subscribe. I'm just tapped in enough. To know that his. I don't even know the actual title, but it's something along the lines of like 85 to Lagos, which 85 is the highway in Atlanta. And
okay.
Yeah, and just like I don't know, just the colonial implications that come with any ties to West Africa is, I feel like, where that comes from. I feel like, not to like absolve him of any, because I have the same background and I could have been the same person. But
the dapper shit is like a road to sus shit sometimes.
Yeah.
The being dapper.
Yeah. I mean, we want to unearth the legacy of Farnsworth Bentley.
Oh my God.
You know?
He does dress dapper.
It's well, you know what? It's like when you now that we've brought up two examples, it makes me wonder if just like Atlanta is a breeding ground for that type of shit.
Maybe just people make good suits down there. I don't know.
Good suits? I think you said good stews. I was like, what? There's a lot of Nigerians, yeah. But I feel like that, I mean, because it is like the center of like black commerce, you know? Like Maynard Jackson passed this whole law that made it to like 40%, I think, of business licenses have to go to black people. And so it's just the center of black capitalism to a degree that nobody really discusses, you know? It's like Killer Mike talks all this radical shit, but has said in interviews, "I'm a capitalist." As long as this shit is as long as socialism is not getting off the ground, I'm a capitalist. That's what he said, and that's ultimately the. And like, I don't know if you talk about fucking Modibo Kadali, talks about the dude who passed that law, Maynard Jackson, who he like initially supported sanitation worker strikes when MLK was supporting them. Then the second he became mayor and it fell on him to take care of it, he was just like, fire all of them. Wow. Get them all of them.
Wow.
And then Modibo tells this story like very frequently, I noticed, where the sanitation workers are on strike, and so everybody's trash is building up, and he just put out a press release that says, just bring your trash to a central location and we'll take care of it. And Modibo and a couple other people, I forget the other people's names, but just got a bunch of vans, gathered up people's trash, and took it to the mayor's office and just dumped it on the lawn. It was like, that's centralized. That's technically what you said. That's what you said, man.
I love that.
And that's like
that's fantastic.
The thing pains me is the fact that like,
acknowledge my pun, please.
No, I did. I gave you a face. You just didn't see.
It's like he has all this passion and like he's really smart, but there's so many contradictions that you can tell just he hasn't squared away. You know? And like, it doesn't make it better that he's like a traditional, you know, business owner who has a material like vested interest in like maintaining you know, exploitative order. But then it's also ideas that he pushes in terms of like America,
right,
or the like government, or you know, his coming from a cop family, and like that's that's like a thing for him. Like
that's a big one.
The clip that I kind of, just to be completely honest, burst out laughing at every single time, and I hate to say this, is the one where I'm pretty sure this was during the George Floyd revolts, where him and T.I. had that event.
Oh, you talking the Summit revolt?
Where he's like, "Nah, this Wakanda, not in Wakanda." But Killer Mike, his thing was like, I don't want to be here right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then he tells
I
everyone,
remember that.
Yeah.
go home. Go home.
Yeah.
It's this really bizarre. It's like he's
You even hit the vibrato on it. I remember.
right.
Yeah.
Right. He's using the emotion in the
It's
past
when they blocked off the
order
of
yeah.
the.
It was when they were blocking off 85 in the in Atlanta, right?
He's
Yeah.
using the passion and like the emotional shit of the moment to try and quell things and put things back. You know, like you said, maintain
Order.
The order.
It's like disappointed school faculty being like, guys, I really don't want to have to do this assembly right now.
right.
But you guys, you know.
Yeah.
Right. But then in the same breath, you know, he's referencing revolutionaries. He's referencing people that did not believe in not just this country and this nation state. And by country, I'm not talking about the poor and working class people that are here. I'm talking about the U.S. like nation state government settler colonial project.
Right.
You know, like he's referencing people that did not believe in those things. And not just that, they didn't believe in the social relations and that he in his day-to-day is profiting off of, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, there's this thread of like you're trying to push the same narrative within a framework that implies its contradiction. You can't have that solution within this shit.
Right.
I remember
in that thing you said, what does he say? I'm fucking with capitalism until
until socialism takes off or whatever. I think that's what he said when somebody checked him on it and like tried to interrogate him about, because he's been a capitalist for a long time.
Right.
Somebody tried to interrogate him about it.
Right. I just immediately thought of that. Like,
he just seems like a liberal who just kind of like pretends like he has opinions that he doesn't.
Who's
really.
read Malcolm X, you know? I remember one at the same event you're talking about, the Revolt Summit. Candace Owens was also there.
I remember that.
Yeah, and it was a whole thing where he's trying to engage with her. Everybody's trying to boo her and shut her down, and like, you know what? As long if she's on the stage, I'm like, sure, let me hear what she has to say. I'm not gonna boo her or anything like that. But what he ultimately is just like agreeing with her on a lot of shit. And the thing that set me off when I was watching it was he's one of these people that has this like pro-black at everybody else's expense kind of vibe, like, because they were talking about immigration, and I think Kansas said she was talking about being anti-immigration, and his response to her, this is like where he finally checked her after like holding the door open for her for the whole time. He goes, y'all need to be pro-immigration. Y'all need to think about immigration, and we need to leave the door open for these people, because America. And he says some shit that's actually valid until he gets to his conclusions. Like, America will always have a slave class. There will always be somebody at the bottom of that totem pole, and so if you don't allow immigration, then it's gonna turn on y'all. It's gonna go right back to black people being at the bottom of this totem pole. And I'm just, and I'm like, hey man,
like zoom out to America, right? Like his idea of America, he's like saying it's like it's hand in hand with exploitation,
right? Which is a fact.
And then so to suggest that, hey, maybe that thing America shouldn't exist.
Right.
You know, that's not to say that organization shouldn't exist, or governance, not governance shouldn't exist, or you know, like it's not to say that none of those things shouldn't exist. Like, it's to say that this project of domination that he himself he's implicitly saying that that's what it is.
Explicitly.
But he's not saying that. He's not saying, oh, America is exploitative, you know. He's saying like
Right.
Someone's
Saying
always
everything
gonna get
without-
screwed.
You're saying someone's gonna get screwed, you know, in America, you know.
Right.
It's like this very like,
right.
you know,
In America,
there's even
it's
that
a poem.
myopic element of like, this is what happens in America.
right. This is the way this is the way it goes, and it's like
It's a lack of imagination.
Yeah,
Again,
and not, the lack of
exactly.
like scope. You're not
Yep.
broadening
Right.
it outside of like
Right.
to all the other places that America also does this shit.
Right.
You know, and to all the places where black people are still at the bottom of the totem pole outside of these borders. You know,
Right.
it's like
Oh,
it's
God, but
so
it gets-
fucking
it gets
myopic.
that gets into some like sick shit. It's like crabs in a bucket bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, like we can't lose. What we got? Hey, hold on.
Right.
We we were on our way up. You don't want to ruin that.
Right.
You don't want to fuck that up.
right.
Let them in. Let them in. Let the toilet cleaners and the whatever. Let them in.
Right.
We don't have to do it. You know.
Right.
And like the insidious shit about it is, you know, like that was a part of like Bernie's fucking, you know, rhetoric in a way. You
Yeah.
know. And they try and they do it in this fucking like benevolent. They frame it in this benevolent way.
I see what you're
Yeah.
saying.
These
yeah.
are
Yeah.
the people that wipe our asses and our shit.
Right.
They deserve to
They
be
deserve
here.
a space in this
Right,
country.
They
Yeah.
deserve to be here. To
Yeah, you're
be
not any
fucked and
worse because you
exploited.
wipe my ass.
Right,
Like,
right,
that's-
Right. Exactly.
right,
Right.
Because
And
you
it
wipe
misses
my-
out.
Right.
It
Who's gonna wipe my butt?
Yeah.
If I-
Right.
Literally
It
saying this
misses
shit.
out on the. You miss out on the big picture
Right.
of like.
Right.
Yeah, no, like let's stop assuming that this is the logic that we absolutely have to live by and die by,
Right.
you know?
It's just a lot of people seem to not be able to. That seems to be the hardest part. Is just the premise that what is doesn't necessarily have to be. That's really it.
Yeah.
Right.
The biggest part.
Yeah.
But like
I mean,
knowing that all the way down to like the atomic level, not just like
Yeah.
not just like wouldn't it be nice if everything was the same but better? Like that, you know, that's
Right.
where most people can get to and then they stop.
Yeah.
They just think, "Oh, if people voted a certain way or if things just kind of went how they were supposed to, then shit would be good," you know.
That gets
Yeah.
into and I really don't, I'm saying it genuinely, I don't want to get into the weeds of what I'm about to say, but like it gets into the conversation about unions and like unionization, which obviously anyone who's watching, or I would imagine maybe not anyone, but most people who are watching know like what's going on with Amazon and Amazon workers
Right, yeah.
and all this stuff. But again, with limiting the scope, limiting the imagination, like
Yeah.
are we really talking about like Amazon and these corporations, these institutions, they shouldn't exist and they don't need to exist.
Right.
Even in what they're offering and what they're providing. You know, humans, we have the capacity and the potentiality to organize ourselves to, you know, to provide goods and services to each other.
I could run a dildo to your house in a day. I can do that. I can do that.
Right.
So that's amazing.
Right, but like, but Amazon specifically, or forget Amazon. It could be Starbucks. It could be fucking whatever. Where there's that much capital concentrated there. It's that centralized. It's that huge globally. It shouldn't exist. You know. So like, the idea that you're limiting the scope of like successes in terms of like what might be worker organization or whatever to like getting paid more
Right.
in a in the same fucked up institution and business that is destroying countless species, contributing to the destruction of countless species of life and ultimately the entire human species.
Right.
Is like that idea is
That you can
insanely depressing.
That you can get a bigger piece of the pie as this shit keeps going, and you have to constantly maintain this relationship between, and in an environment where inflation makes it so that with all the negotiations you have to do, this shit is meager to begin with. It's like you're barely making any type of inroads regardless.
But I want to say that just to say, and to also be clear and explicit about the fact that, like, you know, I'm not saying, I don't think you all either, like, we're not saying it just to like end the conversation there. It's to say, no, there literally are other things we could do collectively.
Imagine never having to worry about a paycheck, because there's like, that's just not even how shit works. Like, you don't have to live paycheck to paycheck.
Because you and thousands of other people within a municipality have a
developed concept.
Have managed have managed
needs-based
have managed to decommodify enough land and housing and essential goods and developed, you know, cooperative and communal and democratic practices to where you don't fucking, you don't even, we're eating good, we're living good, we're taking care of each other, we're living comfortably, we have the space to move around and do whatever, and we don't have to worry about this shit, you know?
And it's funny because it's like, I feel like I saw some comment, it was something about like, I'm paraphrasing, but it was like the democratic element is like, something being undemocratic is more of a problem than something necessarily being centralized or something like that. And it was basically trying to say like, basically what I'm trying to say is you don't even need to get the whole perfect, you know, horizontal. Like if you can at the very least come together and start something that is democratic, like as a start, try that. Try just like finding people that you kind of genuinely like have a similar set of needs and values with. Like stop, you don't have to worry about like, I'm just saying you can take parts of this shit, I feel like. And it's already past where the imagination has just stalled at. Like no one's tried even that type of shit.
And I feel like Chris Smalls has at least like verbalized an awareness of the like the structure of typical unions and the like hierarchical nature of it, and he's voiced an interest in like reaching out to people more directly and involving them in the process. But I just wonder, like being, I guess him and one other guy, I just like, how much can y'all realistically do?
How are they managed? How are they organized?
How many people can y'all even reach? You know?
And look, I mean, raising those questions and saying those things, you know, you have to make it clear. There's like a lot of things that have to be made clear. One of them being like poor and working class people in a broader sense are going to do whatever they're going to do. They are going to do the best that they can, and they're going to work with what they know. You know? And so saying that to say workers coming together to try and fight and take on, period, is a powerful thing. And an important thing, and could argue a necessary thing. Like that has to happen baseline.
Absolutely.
But it's like we also have to study history of labor organization, study history of like unions. And you know, someone like Chris Smalls and people that are involved with the unions, they do have a sense of like how fucked and racist and conservative even, you know, some of these labor spaces are. But you study all of that stuff to then, you know, try and nurture different ideas about how we can organize in ways that are ultimately effective and are going to get us what we want. But that thing of like, get us what we want, it's like, well, what do people want? You know, what do people want? And can anyone really say what anyone wants when the scope has been limited for so many people? So many conversations haven't been open to so many people. It's like it's as simple as like I've never, if I don't have it put in front of me and no one tells me about it, doesn't exist. I don't know what the fuck it is.
They've done a great job of like not having to be something you naturally come across.
Exactly.
Even in these left spaces.
Exactly.
Like,
I mean,
you know what I mean?
The fact that most people don't even know what the fucking left is. You know, they've obfuscated it to the point where you just like Joe Biden is left to these people. You know? It's so limited to the point that like we can't even begin to talk about what we actually want to talk about. You know, we can't even begin to like productively criticize people without them saying like, oh, it's just more left infighting when we're not all the fucking left. You know, it's like there's no productive criticism to be had because I don't have any type of like I don't work at Amazon. It's not for me to say like y'all should be doing this or y'all should be doing that. But it is beneficial to look at history of like, you know, people organizing against their unions even like organizing against like United Auto Workers in Detroit and with like the Dodge Revolutionary Union movement, the League of Revolutionary Black Workers, all this stuff, which ultimately became like hierarchical in itself. But like, I think that speaks to more like all of this shit necessarily has to just be interrogated on an ongoing basis. You know, we can't just celebrate this victory of we have a union when people are now forgetting the fact that now you have to negotiate a contract after that, and and that process is harder than just getting the union started to begin with. You know, it's just an ongoing process even within this liberal framework, and once you get out of it, you constantly have to interrogate what you're actually doing and accomplishing, you know, in our context and in their context. It's also like for all of us.
It's a very like I don't know, arduous process too. Like you're negotiating with something very
and it just speaks to the fact that I mean, you talk about like David Graeber's whole thing is how did we get stuck in this in this rigid organizational form, you know what I'm saying? And like I think we have to ask that question at every step of the way. Is like, how do we
where did this come from?
Where did this come from? How did we get stuck in it? Because it's like organizational forms are fluid. They move, they change over time, and you have to put the safeguards in place to say like, hey, we don't want to do that anymore, and we want to try this. And you got to always have the freedom to try shit. You know, like as critical as I am of the liberal union framework, I'm not going to tell them, hey, don't try that because I have problems with it, because you don't know me. But like I'm just saying, try it, and when you see the contradictions of it, try something else.
I feel like
keep trying.
One benefit of this time where information's so accessible, at least until the internet doesn't exist anymore, but like is history being so immediate now. Whereas like before, you could invade a country and just burn all their books and shit, and you'd forget like their values and their culture and whatever.
Yeah.
But now it's like you can actually see history and be like, we can make permanent.
Isn't that fucked up?
Kind of like improvements that people won't forget because it's just kind of like ubiquitous almost.
Yeah, and that fucked up. Like 20 years ago, the shit that's happening in front of your face, you're like, this is news, right? Now it's history.
Yeah,
this would have been news 20 years ago.
Yeah,
it's fucking.
I wanted to say something though about the scope and like the practice thing, because it's like, and it's like it is frustrating because it's like the peanut gallery. Like everybody has their fucking 2 cents on like what you should be doing or what we should be doing or whatever.
Right.
So much so that the bigger questions get entirely lost. They're not even brought up of like even what we're doing this for. What exactly? What is the end? What is the end goal here?
Right.
You know,
when is it fixed?
And the reality is, when you ask people that, most people's initial response is just talking about the dismantling of something or the destruction of something. It's not actually talking to what the alternative would be. It's not actually talking to what the better thing is.
Right.
Which you can empathize with, but it's like that objectively and literally gets us nowhere.
Right.
Even if you could we could figure out how to destroy the things that we don't like. That leaves us in a place where we have to figure out all these other things so that we can survive and whatever. And I bring that up to say, like, when you can have an imagination and put the hours into imagining what another way of living could be like, that then informs what you choose to do. Right. That then informs the type of ways in which you get together with other people and do things. So if you say, I don't want to have a boss.
Yeah.
Period.
Right.
And there's 1,000, whatever fucking number you want to pick out there of people who are saying, I don't want to have a boss.
Right.
Then you can, it's as simple as you can get together and then figure out how to live right now without having a boss.
Right.
Yeah.
Or people say, you know, right now, I just don't want to have a landlord. But I don't have a lot of money. You know, I'm not rich. I can't own anything. You know, and then you can think, all right, like, well, shit, like, who else doesn't want to have a landlord? Right. It's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. There's a lot of people that don't want to have a landlord.
That's interesting.
So how could we live right now, just us, without landlord?
Yeah. Could we survive?
Is there a way that we could do that? Like, how will we do that? It's that simple.
Yeah.
If the conversation starts at more money for me, I need more money.
Right.
Right.
Then what's
Come
the
on.
end goal
We all
then?
know the cliche of, like, money is not. We know that that's not it.
Right.
You know that's not really it.
Right.
You know, is it really all about in from the top down? Yeah, it's all about money and power, or whatever.
Right.
But in terms of, like, people that want to be free or, like, whatever. Yeah, no, it's not. It's, you know, there's some people that say, "Oh, I just want a lot of money so I can buy my freedom," or what. That's not buying you. You'll have more room to move around and consume things or whatever, but, you know, you're still.
I mean, even that phrasing, "buy my freedom," is like, if you have even a passing knowledge of history, right? You're like, okay, so nothing has changed. Gotcha. All right, let's do anything else. Literally anything different. You know, just like,
it's possible. I feel I look on TikTok sometimes and I'm like, people on here are ready.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's a whole
Be free. With just saliva coming out of his mouth.
I get depressed.
I'm just gonna be thinking about his spit, like,
All
mouth.
those things don't count. They don't matter.
I'm spamming the fuck out of these.
You're gonna put these on a big ass speaker and point them out the window and just
Sexual synergy.
that feels like a man just speaking his journal out loud.
yeah.
Just like just when you
A holding pattern.
Yeah, that's his
you can hear the
lips.
flapping.
That's his lips flapping
God.
back and forth from left to
it
right.
flaps back and forth. It looks like the Meta logo.
It does. Oh, it does. What the fuck?
Sexual and sexy.
And sexy. I know so many people that talk like that. Genuinely.
Like him?
Like genuinely like
Sexy.
like that. Well, they
Like
do
improv people?
Yeah.
Oh,
They have
I
that
knew it.
energy, bro. Like,
I just fucking.
I don't know how. Like I got into stand up to avoid those people, and the wild thing is, stand up is not cool.
This is the real political conversation.
This is the political
little,
shit.
Little do some know.
No, bro, it's like stand up is not cool.
when it gets real.
It's not cool, but even within not coolness, there are branches, and improv is so like. And to be fair, there are a lot of cool people who do improv.
Right.
But
I was
they-
gonna say that. I was gonna say
So
it's like
many-
if you're cool and you're good
Yeah.
at improv, you are amazing, but you're transcending a shitty.
Yes,
It's
like
kinda
85 South is
landscape.
improv. 85
Right.
South is an improv
Right.
show.
85
so
South
it's
is
like, and they're the
gosh.
funniest fucking
Right.
people on the
Right.
planet.
Right.
That's
But,
well.
like-
That's what comedy should be.
Yes.
It should be that purely enjoyable.
That freedom,
And-
yeah.
And I feel like that's why comedy is a good device to, like, measure how unliberated a thing is.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if it comes off, if it feels, you feel comedy is like so like it has to be authentic to a degree, or else you can just feel how manufactured it is.
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
or like if someone's doing it for money, like a movie or whatever,
Right.
You know,
you can feel them trying to fit
it's just
into a
not
box, like all this. Yeah.
It's like fucking a metal detector of like, oh, this shit's fake.
Exactly. It's just like, would you? I don't know.
We had a conversation about, I think it was with you, like about how even some stand-up comics, textbook on paper, whatever, it's not bad, but in the cadence, in the presentation, there's a formula that you can pinpoint that subliminally is showing, like telling you it's not authentic.
Formulaic.
Yeah. Well,
it works. It's scientific.
Right, it works.
Yeah.
Right.
And when I think when I said that, I mean it more in like the.
I'm just referencing something. I don't know. I wasn't responding to anything you were just.
We did
saying.
talk about that in the last one, and
no, I'm talking about a private conversation we had.
I think that I've brought that up so many times.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we might have said that.
Definitely.
You said that about jokes, like last episode. You were like there's a formula to that also, or there's a structure to it.
Yeah, and I think what I really meant when I said that is more like, there are people who understand the formula and the science of comedy. And they understand like this is how you construct a punchline, and this is how you misdirect a joke.
Right.
But they have no knowledge of anything else, and so
that's really true. That's really true.
Yeah,
like holy shit, man.
Right. Who I think of Seinfeld when I say that. Because
what's the deal?
What's the deal with that? What's the deal with that for everything?
He's flexing how little he has up here. That's the flex.
And
look how funny I am off and fucking nothing.
Yeah, and in his case,
that's the sick part about it.
Man. In his case, it's like that's what the whole show is about. So it's like it can be.
Chappelle does that too. It's like, look at how I can have mid opinions,
right?
To make you laugh.
Yes. 100%.
Like that's a lot of the goats are like that, man. A lot of the goats.
Yeah, and that's part of the issue.
Am I wrong? I mean,
but like when I started,
I agree. I'm groaning because I'm like, it just sucks. I'm thinking about fucking fast fashion. I'm thinking about like.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna charge you $500 for a Hanes T-shirt that I drew on.
I mean, bro, if you look at
game, you're good at the business.
Yeah, and if you look at the trend in comedy now, all of the marketing is just crowd work. It's people posting videos of crowd work clips,
I know,
and you blow up off of that,
true.
And then people show up to your show.
Holy shit, that's all it is.
All
it's
crowd
so
work
true.
clips.
And what are you showing off? That you're like naturally funny or whatever.
Yes.
Like,
and then people come.
Like, that's kind of what it should be.
Yeah, and people come and they show and they see your written material, and then they're like, "Oh no, could you do the shit where somebody dropped a cup?"
Yeah, we're gonna talk a lot more because we know you like to interact.
Yeah,
with us.
it's like do the bit where somebody dropped a cup and you
do the bit
respond
where
to
somebody's
that.
birthday.
Yeah,
somewhere in here.
But what I bring up Seinfeld is like when I started stand up, this like reframed my whole thinking about everything. Is like the first year or two, people kept bringing up this video where Seinfeld talks about how he spent 2 years. 2 years.
Oh yeah.
On a joke about Pop-Tarts. 2 years.
It's crazy.
And at the time, being fucking 20 years old, starting comedy, I was like, oh my God, look at that dedication to the craft. That's so oh my God, on Pop-Tarts? How much is there to say about fucking Pop-Tarts?
That's the flag.
It's like you got a Pop-Tart and you got toaster strudel where you get the freedom to put the glaze on it yourself. But Pop-Tarts, they come straight out of the box just like that. Oh my God. And I've written the whole fucking joke that he's in just pontificating.
Right.
And then
like, oh, there's so much there. Let me think about it.
Right. And then 10 years later, I'm looking at it and I'm just like, man, are you having fun? Are you good?
It's like
okay?
commercial respect. It's like people who shoot food commercials like really fucking well. They're
yeah,
like, oh, he's the best in the business. He makes the best Snickers drizzle that's ever happened.
He's the guy that found out that milk shows up blue on camera.
Yeah,
he's the
guy.
First
guy to use mashed potatoes in a Baskin Robbins commercial, and it's just you got to respect it.
He's the guy who used glue for the milk mustaches. That's it's the guy.
It's like fucking respect for the fucking skill at the mechanism.
Yeah.
Like not the soul behind it.
Right. It's like,
not
what
the
are you
person.
putting in it?
That's really what the highest artistic respect is in respect for the person. at the end of the day, for how their craft comes from that person. And like you know what I'm saying?
I have no idea what you're saying.
What I'm trying to say is like, if you can be good at the mechanism, but also it's because of a human being behind it and like a real perspective.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's the highest level you can get to.
Yes.
But like there are people that reach heights without that second half.
Yeah,
they just aren't great at the mechanism.
The framing, people use is form and content.
Yeah. Yes.
We're talking about form versus the content.
Yeah, and there's a lot of fucking form in stand-up comedy.
And this goes beyond stand-up comedy.
Yeah,
fashion.
that's just the world.
It's in design.
Mm-hmm.
It's in a lot of different spaces and contexts of people that they're getting the aesthetic of the thing, but they don't have the meat and the potatoes of whatever. They don't got the protein.
it's like form is kind of like swag. Like we're just a society full of just swag.
The craziest I have ever and will ever see that in my life. It's in fucking Japan.
Yeah,
that is the craziest you will ever, the most extreme you'll ever see that.
Right.
Ever, because you have people that there's the subcultures out there and the scenes out there. They'll obsess over neurotically over every little detail of the form.
Yeah,
they'll know everything about it.
Right.
But then so many people just won't know jack shit about where it even came from, or the context from which it came from, let alone have a unique way to put their spin on it. The real truth is where form meets the content. That's that's like the sweet spot.
Yeah, and part of that comes from just like, it's like if you, I don't know, like I believe I'm currently at the best I've ever been at stand up. And part of that I can attribute to like, I stopped drinking and my mind is just sharper.
Hell yeah.
But I also feel like I don't fucking obsess over this shit anymore. And more than anything, and I think you can apply this to like everything in life, I don't obsess about being the best at it. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Because the people that are trying to be the best at it, the people who are ranked the best at it, I'm every step of the way losing respect for them.
Yeah, there's like a toxic competitive side to it.
There's a
when you get to that level of like, Kevin Hart doing like stadiums, or like fucking Sebastian Maniscalco doing like Madison Square Garden, and like his shit is like, why are you wearing fucking AirPods and like
right?
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like but he's selling out,
right,
50,000, like whatever.
Exactly.
Dude's making like God knows like 6 figures a show, probably more than that.
I mean, I'm sure. Yeah.
I don't know,
yeah.
but it's like. You're probably very competitive. I saw Sebastian Maniscalco's TikTok recently, and he looked like he was dying. I hope he's okay. Like he looked really exhausted. He looked exhausted. Sure. I was like, this is really fucked up. Like I don't.
The dudes at that level, they're just like, I mean, they're all fucking like,
it's like morning
fucked
routine.
Up all the time, out till 4 a.m, and they're like 40, 50 years old. It's like, yo, I can't. I'm 30 and I can't do that. I'm not trying to do that the rest of my life. Let me just live my life, go do my little 10 minutes, go on tour every now and then, and that'll be it.
Hey, if you can make a living off of it,
just have a fucking healthy relationship with this shit.
Yeah.
And I feel like that applies to any
and the healthier it is,
thing.
I think the better you'll get.
Yes,
or
exactly.
Or more fun you'll fucking have.
Well, it's like you actually live your life,
right?
And you have shit to talk about,
right?
And you have the room to engage in other creative shit. I started playing music again, and I feel so much happier than when I was just trying to obsess over stand-up and being better than my friends. Literally, why am I spending my whole life just trying to be better than my friends?
Right.
Yeah.
That's fire, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
I don't even know how we got on this. I don't remember.
Well, we're talking about art and form and content. I mean, it's like, I think if you focus on the joy, I mean, that's where the most beautiful shit comes out of, is like the fucking inspiration moments where you're like, holy shit, like whoa, like.
I'm thinking though about comedians who they don't struggle. They're so successful and rich that they don't even have struggles that are relatable anymore.
Yeah.
And then they go on Comedians in Cars and talk about how that's their problem, is that they're not real. They have to. I have to. You know, those comedians are like, I'm a billionaire and I have to just do my own grocery store runs because I need some material. You know, it's like yeah, because you literally sit in an air conditioned mansion like probably all the time.
Right.
And then you get those television shows that are that too. They're like being a fucking lazy ass rich comedian. Isn't this funny?
Yeah.
Right. And it's like some people, don't get me wrong, are goated and have done that to the highest, the funniest ways you could possibly do it.
Right.
And then there's other people who are just like, they get one season out of it, and it's just like this stupid fucking like unrelatable ass shit. Like,
yeah. I mean, the funniest comics I know are the ones who like got a taste of New York or LA, and then they moved back to fucking Nashville or Atlanta or wherever the fuck they're from, and just like,
live life.
Just live life.
That's all. That's
you know. Like I don't know, man. It's just, and I feel like you can apply that to a lot more than just comedy, and we've said that already. But like that, like just removing yourself from that desire to be above all of your peers.
Yeah.
And above all of the people around, because there is an element in comedy of like positioning yourself above the audience even. And the show,
right? Like
I said this on the live show, but like I have a microphone, you don't,
right?
So I get to talk. My opinion's the only one that matters, and like the most freeing shit I've ever done in comedy is just like when people talk, I just let them talk, and I'm just like, okay, what you're saying is not interesting, but I heard it. Yeah, and everybody else heard it, and everybody got to decide it wasn't interesting. It wasn't just me. Everybody got to decide what you. Everyone had a moment
of agreement that you're annoying.
Yeah,
and it wasn't. I didn't make it. You know.
Yeah, we reached a consensus that what you had to say was bullshit, and now we can move on.
But people will have interesting things to say, and they'll teach you things, and you'll they'll correct you and constructively, and that's like the beauty of like the openness and of direct democracy. It's like it's ugly sometimes, and it's like annoying and a struggle, but when you open up those spaces, it can also be liberating and freeing, and like help everybody grow. Right. And that's one of the big, like I took that away from our show. I started doing
big
that.
Time.
Yeah, I started doing that on stage outside of that immediately. I was just like,
that's sick.
I'm not like handing her a mic around or anything like that.
Right.
Like most clubs aren't equipped to just do that. But like just like accepting everything as it
you gotta go to a hardcore show, man.
I gotta go to a hardcore I do.
Yeah.
And I think the next
because it's a mic, you can just
like
like
we talked about
that's
that.
why I love hardcore. That's why I love hardcore, or one of the things I love about hardcore. Like shouts out to Aaron Hurd and Jesus Piece. If you watch their shows on YouTube, it's not like for people that don't listen to hardcore like punk or whatever, they didn't start it. This is like a tradition, but it's like you have that trust and the love and community to where you can let motherfuckers come up on the stage and you hand the mic to them and they will perform your song.
Yes.
Right. And you share the mic with the people that showed up to your show.
Yeah.
Right. And you share in that experience. It doesn't take anything away from the greatness of Jesus Piece and Aaron's vocals, and it's actually a celebration of something that he and his peers contributed to this community. They're all celebrating it together,
right?
But on the comedian tip, and the competition tip, then you push past competition, and then now you're getting to the ego. Now you're getting into what validates you, what ultimately moves and motivates you in life. Truly, like beyond the lines or the rhetoric that you might give 90% of the time. When you're by yourself alone in bed at night, what are you thinking about, and what is keeping you up, and like what is that about? You know?
I mean, like in comedy, and we watched that video together, and that was like that moment stuck with me. And I think about like its application in comedy, where it's like it's such an ego-driven art. Like that whole element of, I mean, you are positioning yourself above these people, and like, and then in turn, if people get a chance to talk, a lot of those people, their impulse is to try to sun you and try to like humble you in that moment.
Get one up on you.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's fucking Chappelle on Nutty Professor vibes. You know?
Right.
Like now I know who's eating Gilbert Grape.
Right.
That shit. Like people really try to like do that to you. They like, and a lot of people are funnier than most comedians. That's a fact. But the fact that like a lot of people, that so many people think that it's real. And so the fact that so many people think they are, and then they go up in that moment, and they're just like, "Oh no, this shit is actually harder than I'm sorry, my bad."
Because it is a specific thing. I mean, it's specific as hell.
Yeah,
honestly.
And like fostering that environment where people feel comfortable, like feeding back in like in a good faith kind of way. That's a challenge in comedy, because now people, like when I started in 2012, everybody was on this shit of like respect comedians, show us respect, like stop talking at shows, stop heckling, and everybody took that to heart. And there's still a contingency.
I remember that kind of.
It was a whole wave.
It was like, I feel like that's the wave where like comedian destroys heckler for
No, see, and you're talking while I'm talking, and you're here.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's always tough when you see like the TikTok, like, oh, how I dealt with a heckler and like they didn't do well. Like, that shit sucks.
Yeah,
I'm like, fuck you, don't upload this.
Right,
Like,
don't
just
show me a
keep that
bad
shit.
show, man.
Like,
when you're like, I know you can do better, man.
Right.
Come on.
He's just like it's all emotion. There's no like, no wit to it. It's just like, oh, really, dude? Okay, whatever.
Oh, I guess.
Like a timid, like,
Yeah.
oh, well, fuck you too, I guess. Like, fuck.
Well, there was one guy
doing this now.
who's like, look how this jerk heckled me, and it was like this guy was like, fuck you, and like went up on stage and like grabbed him by the shirt like this, and was like, yeah, I'll fuck you up, and then like just walked off stage. The guy was like, loser. It was like the weirdest shit ever, and I was like, why did you upload this?
Yeah,
It was really weird.
I always wonder.
Because I needed the content, man.
Yeah.
I needed the metrics, man.
I just need engagement, you know?
I need engagement. I'm low on content this week. I'm low on content. Guys, please. Anything will do. Anything.
Dude.
Man.
Shout out to the people out there that like they barely pop up, but their content's always fire.
Right.
To be able to do that now,
Yeah.
be totally
Right. Oh, I
counter to
love
the whole
that.
wave.
I love that, man.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, man. I at my show in Philly, I tried to do that. I kept going on stage and I told people like, hey man, I like a chaotic show. I like weird energy. I will respond to everything. I don't have that many jokes. Let's just have a good time. This is about all of us. It's not about my ego. It's just like, let's just have fun. And then immediately, because I had my hair twisted up. I was in Philly and I was wearing a hat. I was wearing a bucket hat at the time, and I said that like, open it up, like just say how you feel. And one dude in the crowd just goes, "Hey, you look like a young Meek Mill." You look like a young Meek Mill.
That's the first thing anyone says.
First words out of his mouth, man.
That's weak.
People love that though.
You're underestimating the power of a moment. It was.
I can imagine just out of the dead silence hearing that like very confidently said is pretty funny.
It was very like.
And at cadence and
you have the same hair as a rapper when he was younger.
Yeah,
dude, you don't have to tell. I mean,
comedy is very low bar.
Anyone out there? I'm gonna look directly in the camera. I know who the Death Kwon Do guy is, and yes, you're not the first person. You're not.
Right. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
It's wild.
That's only feeding the demons.
No, I'll feed them demons. I don't care because Garfield I respect because I rarely get that, but I have gotten that many times, and it's true that it's true, and it's the most accurate.
And I love
hilarious.
lasagna.
I do,
to death.
And boy, do I hate Mondays. And literally, I do look like Garfield. I have the shape of it.
Right.
You know, he's sardonic. I got
got a little nature on you.
got part of
the arm.
He's a sardonic cat. He's a little on the heavy side. You know, he's got that you know, it's accurate.
Right. Yeah.
And it's like I don't mind any of the comparisons. It's when people say them. Every single person who they think they're the most clever person in the world for coming up with that is the. But I've been, you know, I've hearing redhead or carrot top or whatever since young. It's like
Red.
You get used to hearing a tired joke very early, and so you're just like, that's just how life is. It's just people just don't really have new material to.
Wendy's.
Right. That one's good. That was actually good.
I was literally saying that, assuming that that's like, you have to get anyone with red hair. I feel like I was saying earlier, like people for me, they just say I look like anybody light skinned. That's been my thing, like the thing, like for my whole life. Right. You know, so I'd imagine for you, it's like
it's any red-haired person on Earth,
right?
Yeah, right. Any single red-haired person on Earth. I look exactly like them. Yeah. If they have red hair, I look exactly like them.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that like I'm saying like objectively to most people, I look exactly like any person with red hair, basically.
Yeah. Right. No, I get that. Like,
but
when
you
they
don't
only
look like Meek Mill. That's the shit where I was like,
I think
literally looks nothing like Meek Mill.
I think that speaks to the problem that I have, which is that people just see the shape of me. They don't look at my face. Because I've had an afro my whole life, and I've gone in stages from being called Maxwell before he cut his hair.
What?
By like my dad's friends, like black people. And then as I got older, Donald Glover.
I don't have anything beyond that.
No, I feel you.
It happens again. It does.
Maxwell. I'm like, that is such a leap on so many levels,
bro. It's like I feel like
you were saying that because you had an. They were saying
because I had an afro. Yeah.
Afro.
Yeah. When Maxwell had an afro.
Interesting.
I feel like there's a specific pain of being compared to somebody that you actually look like versus never being compared to, like, it's always just the shape. It's always just black dude with an afro. Black dude with an afro.
Yeah, when it's like
black
not
dude
accurate.
with a different hairstyle.
When it's not accurate, but there's like one shared feature. Yeah, like, that shit sucks.
Right, because it feels like
that's what I'm saying with the light skin. Like, how could someone call me Prince?
Right. Because it feels like they've never looked at your face.
Right.
It's because if you
Prince
get
is small, you know, like there's literally nothing except the skin.
It's like the minimum requirement for a joke is one shared feature, and then you can fly.
Yeah, exactly.
It's true. I mean, it's true.
You're saying in practice, like
in general, I feel like
hilarious.
Yeah. I think like in the science of comedy, whatever you want to say, like if you can say one thing about a person that is shared with another, like comparison, like the feature, one feature, not even their face, not their vibe, nothing, like you can just get 5 million jokes off about it. Like that's what I've learned from a young age is like, oh, you can just red hair, just whatever you want.
Especially stand up, because people respond to the moment so strongly they don't even give a fuck if it's really accurate. If you were in a comedy show and everybody could see your face, I would be like, hey, look, it's Radical Belle Biv DeVoe, and nobody would be like, wait, is that what they even look like?
Right. Just
hold up.
Sometimes a phrase sounds good.
Just Google, like nobody would care.
Sometimes just mentioning a thing is funny.
Yeah.
Just it being brought up. Like Meek Mill being brought up after dead silence when you've said that poignant thing.
Exactly.
Especially,
I know you're in Philly. It's like you're in Philly, so I get that too.
Oh, we were. Okay.
Yeah. And with the context of like, this is the first time they've spoken in this context. They've been told to shut up for 10 years.
Right.
And now it's like,
your first chance.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Meek Mill.
Platforms like YouTube, Patreon, Spotify, they're all ass. They don't respect your privacy, they're riddled with ads, and they're completely silent and unreachable when you need help. Have you ever talked to somebody at YouTube? Think about that. I sure haven't. To top it all off, we don't control them at all, despite being the reason they exist.
So that's why we're partnering with a design and development agency called Sanctuary Computer to build our own cooperative alternatives that bring the best features of all those platforms together and that we can control together too.
We seriously got to have an exodus to some sort of digital Zion that we build ourselves. Somewhere where all of us can actually have a say over the technology that we're using to communicate with each other. For more on how you can support us all in getting off these shitty platforms, visit opencollective.com/digital Zion and tap in.
Just because these dystopian systems are eating themselves alive
doesn't mean they gotta take us with them.
Oh man, I want to see Avatar 2, bro. That's the last thing to say. That's all I gotta say left. Is that shit gonna be in 3D?
Have any stills come out?
I've just seen one, and someone edited it to put a NVIDIA GeForce box like graphic over it as a joke.
Oh,
because it just looks like a 3D, like your graphics card can make this.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
It's like playing in a Best Buy.
Right.
Yeah.
The fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, remember when it's like it got memory hold, but remember when every fucking movie was in 3D after that? Every single goddamn movie was in 3D.
Yeah.
You couldn't.
Yeah.
And now 3D is completely gone. I feel like you don't.
It's not. No.
I mean, I guess some movies are optional to see in 3D now, but
it's
not marketed like that.
It's all in anime. It's all moved to anime.
Oh, interesting.
It's like the entire anime industry now that people have caught on to it.
Like 3D glasses, 3D?
Not 3D glass. It's like a.
That's what
it's like a
talking
sort
about.
of flatter, but like.
Oh, but it's like
it's like in the way like Futurama was 3D. Like a lot of the landscapes and the objects in motion were 3D.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot of that. So like, it's
gotcha.
that 3D.
Oh yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like where they're trying to.
You're saying perspective, like
graphics.
illusion.
You're talking about actual graphics, actual animation.
Oh, you're not talking about 3D glasses. Like,
no. I'm it's like it's that 3D where it's trying to blend.
Baki has that on Netflix.
Yes,
it's they're literally two.
Yeah.
It's like when you play a Dragon Ball Z fighter game.
Yeah,
where
exactly.
they take 2D and they make it like a fucking.
Yeah, it's all like.
You were talking.
But I was talking about
it's coming
like
out of
actual
the screen.
like
yeah. Like that was
CGI.
That was, and now it's. I mean, like it used to be like see it in IMAX 3D.
Oh
like,
yeah,
that used to be the thing.
There was a Jackass 3D movie, and
that's true. Wait. Oh yeah, I thought that was the one that just came out.
No.
Wow, my brain's fried. That's crazy. Wait, that wasn't. We could have seen that.
I mean, we could have.
It felt like
if we knew each other in 20.
We could have came out of the movie with a migraine.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
Holy
think I
shit.
can even see 3D anymore.
I saw Phantom Menace in theaters in 3D when that came out. Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember when that shit? They had a 3D run of that.
What?
Yeah,
I
I do not.
2011, 2012.
Oh, you're saying I thought you were
Lucas
talking about
was-
the original.
No. Lucas was like, I'm gonna put out every year. I'm gonna put out one of the Star Wars movies in 3D, and it actually enhances the film. And he did a whole marketing campaign around that. And he got out Phantom Menace and then stopped. He didn't continue.
Do you think we'll
And then
make
he
it
sold
through one episode without referencing Star Wars? Or
Not at this phase of my life. You won't.
Yeah, no. I'm okay with that.
The things on my mind these days are like literally like Matrix 1, Halo
Lord of the
Combat
Rings.
Evolved, and
Yeah.
Phantom Menace. Because I
Lord
realized
of the Rings too, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fellowship. Like I realized between 1999 and 2003, there was like this insane.
Yeah.
Like you got to think about it, like
Insane.
Lord of the Rings.
Insane. Right.
Yeah.
Spider-Man. I almost said Spy Kids for some reason. Although
I mean,
that is a
Spy
fire
Kids
movie.
is in there.
Fucking
Thumbs.
Raimi Spider-Man films. The
Lord of the
prequels.
Rings, Raimi, even Pirates of the Caribbean, The Matrix. Like there was these trilogies of like these huge set pieces that used actual
That also pushed
effects.
technology forward.
Right.
Yes.
Literally, like these projects were hitting.
Harry Potter. I forgot to say that one.
Yeah.
Like
Harry
it's an
Potter.
insane
Yeah.
run.
Yeah.
99 to fucking 2003 is insane.
So you're getting
Yeah.
to peak, like perform, like
Like you're talking
ramping
about
it up.
Matrix
Right.
1 to Return of the King. Like just that stretch. Are you kidding
it's
me?
Some
Yeah.
diminishing returns type shit. Like once you get past that, that arc,
You're like, okay,
it's
so
only
we figured out how to do that the hard way. Now let's
Right.
just
All right.
synthesize it all and just
Right.
make Drek
Right.
forever. Like,
3,000 frames
Yeah.
per
Shrek,
second.
fucking Shrek.
oh,
like,
Shrek.
Yeah.
I said
Oh.
Drek, but Shrek.
You said Drek?
Yeah, like this Drek, you know.
Yeah.
I think that's a
No,
word.
but Shrek, it's same in the same.
Also,
window.
yeah, 2000. I saw that shit after like fucking field day in kindergarten. Like my mom picked me up. We went to go see Shrek. The shit was fire.
I think I want to. I might be bullshitting entirely. I think I saw the Counting Crows video before I saw the movie.
Oh shit.
That was for the second one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You're right.
So she said, "What's the problem, baby?"
Yeah, that was Shrek
What's
2.
the problem? Well, I know. Well, maybe I'm in love.
Think about it every time I think about it. Can't stop thinking about it.
That's fire. Yeah,
don't know
no,
if I hit that.
we all agree on that one. But yeah, like from Matrix 1 to Return of the King, and it's just like, it really was that. It was like the great Hollywood project of like, all right, let's make a new era of special effects. And I feel like those were like the first run that showed you like, all right, these are how basically movies are going to be made for the rest of time. They're going to be scaled up or down versions of this.
Right.
And man, I can't believe we got to experience that run.
Yeah, no,
It's
I
absolutely
feel that.
absurd. I saw Spider-Man 1 in theaters. You know what I mean?
We're not. If we start talking about that,
It's going to be a 6-hour episode.
Yeah, exactly. That has to be literally a dedicated.
Yeah.
We make
We might have to
space in
just
the room to talk.
chop up. We might have to just get like a newsroom, like get papers to be like, all right, what document about this are we going to talk about?
Right.
No, literally. Come on, you already know. Like,
Yeah, no.
because then we're talking about Chad Kroger and Hero. We're talking about like
It's like, look at what we would have to cover.
no, seriously, it's like let's just stop while
absolutely.
No, that's
but
fair.
I'm just speaking to the wider that era is crazy.
Yeah.
Just from movies.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Because it imprinted on us that movies are supposed to be a big deal. They're supposed to be like a really groundbreaking big deal.
But even Disney Channel original movies.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yo,
Dude, Luck of the Irish.
In the same
you know what
window.
that
Luck
did
of the
to me?
Irish, man.
Luck of the
There's
Irish.
some
Smart House?
serious social commentary in that shit.
I gotta rewatch, honestly.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm not even.
But yeah, the guy's on some like pride shit. He's like, oh, the Irish, you gotta be fucking whatever. they're like, he's like, no, I just want to play basketball. Be chill.
They get to anti-blackness, like they get to racism in that shit. Like they get to some real shit in there.
Shout out Disney Channel original movies from the early 2000s.
It's a weird era, man.
A Disney Channel movie.
Fucking the kid doing that shit, just spinning over the film strip. That's just the most classic, man.
We're gonna watch a Disney
I would
Channel
fucking
movie.
hop onto the couch to watch that shit. Just let me get this big tub of top secret or pop secret or whatever it's called.
I'm trying to think of. I'm trying to think of though, like what? Oh yeah, Brink is the best.
Oh,
one.
yeah.
I was trying to think. Oh wait, what is the best one? It's Brink.
You were like, oh yes,
Yes,
of course.
Brink,
Brink.
obviously.
I don't think
No,
there's
there needs to
any. I don't think there can be any debate on that.
I need to look
No,
if
not
there's
really.
YouTube
I feel
video
like,
essays on just that stretch of movies.
There is.
Yeah.
I've watched.
If
them.
there's
Yeah.
what? A YouTube video?
Video
like a
essay.
video essay
Oh,
on,
yeah.
on
No, there is.
Smart House and Brink and Luck of the Irish.
There are.
Yeah.
Xenon, is that
Xenon,
one?
yeah.
Lizzie-
My friend has a cat
the
named Xenon.
fucking Even Stevens movie was great.
That was a very good
Gentlemen,
movie,
can
actually.
we talk about how this Even Stevens movie was great for a second?
Man, that was honestly the heyday of Shia LaBeouf for me. That was his peak.
He's yeah.
That was like. I mean, can we?
He's got some things to say,
I feel like we can't. It's only gone downhill from there.
I'm just gonna be quiet.
It's
I'm just thinking about how fucking Zach just bagged on me the last episode because he's like, God damn, can we appreciate somebody? But
oh no! I know.
critique
I know, but I know though. I know what's.
See,
That's why I say that's his peak.
My problem is it's like a big messy diarrhea shit. It's like you're like looking at a beautiful painting and you can smell the diarrhea spray on the painting.
Yeah.
And everyone's trying to be like, they're trying to like look around the diarrhea shit all over the painting and act like the smell isn't there and be like, yeah, but look at the detail
Right,
yeah,
there.
right.
And then look, and
There's a lot of that.
What he did,
Right,
and then
right.
you can't see right here, but what he did here was just amazing.
He's not the only one. In fact, that's a whole brand. Is what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Right.
Work of art covered in shit.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
That's a lot of people's brand. Is like, yeah, but fucking, did you hear that one song? Like, that's great.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Right.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
I have
That's-
no interest in rehabilitating Shia LaBeouf. I really mean that.
I know. We're
No, I know.
Who gives a fuck? Like we're beyond that. You
Yeah.
know, it's just like it's like an instinctive thing, and it also sucks because I
Yeah.
fucking loved Shia LaBeouf. I loved
Yeah.
Shia
Dude,
LaBeouf.
Even
my
Stevens is holds
whole
up.
fucking life. My whole life. You know what I mean?
I used to think it was so funny in when he's in, I think, iRobot, and he just can't curse right. That was a whole thing in iRobot about his character. He kept saying shit like
funny.
"mother damn." He said at one point. What? He said, he straight up said "mother damn."
Yeah.
I
just remember that line where the lady goes, "You are an asshole." In the beginning, she has an inhaler, and then there's later in the movie he goes, "Sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit."
Oh yeah,
when he says that.
Oh my god.
Oh man,
that movie. Let me be honest. That movie fucking rules. I love iRobot.
I love that.
I've seen that movie like 7 times. That
Yeah.
movie rules. It's fire.
Yeah,
I love that movie.
that little.
You're asking the wrong questions.
I thought it was so fucking cool. The little like Audi concept car with the little ball wheels.
Oh my god,
that shit was insane.
Well, honestly, like that for me personally,
I just
that's up there with
Minority Report.
Oh,
in terms
shit.
of the 2000.
Oh yeah,
Minority Report.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Yeah.
The color grading on that. Fucking beautiful.
Dude, the fucking De Palma Mission Impossible, the first Mission Impossible movie.
Oh yeah,
dude, Tom Cruise is crazy. He jumped out of that plane in that fifth, I think Mission Impossible 5. Jumped out of
Ghost Protocol.
Doing
Is that the one?
He fucked up his leg jumping off of a building, I think, too. I don't know if it was that one, but I mean, one from within the last decade. There's like, it's like his shit. Like
you're not
his shit hit the ledge of some shit, and then he finished the fucking scene. He ran on his broken fucking leg.
I mean, Jackie Chan did that.
Yeah,
it's like, bro, you look like mad people. Just get a stunt person. Like, you're the least needing of doing your own stunts.
I have to.
It's an extra check. It's an extra check.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, you get a stunt check. You get all the because they won't let you.
It's pride. These niggas are rich. They don't. It's about pride.
It's
like
it definitely is that, but also like, when have you met a rich dude that doesn't want more money?
Yeah, but the whatever for their fucking stunt. I feel.
I mean,
Well,
hey,
he's
if you're
also
good
been-
at
he's
it, I
also
can see
been
the
doing
adrenaline rush in it.
Yeah,
he's also been doing
too.
yeah.
He's a nutcase. Like he's
Yeah.
fucking nutty.
He's-
he's just
Jackie
like,
Chan's nuts.
He's also
Jackie
been
Chan's
doing it.
nuts.
right.
But and he's
Nuts
also
as hell.
Light down light bulbs. Like
right.
Whole fucking buildings doing this shit.
That's when he did it. That's when he broke his foot in
Jackie Chan?
in Who Am I think he was sliding down the glass.
I thought that was like
slope.
I haven't seen it, but I thought that was like Police Story 2 or some shit.
No. I'm pretty sure it's Who.
That one's insane. That stunt, I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
He's like just
He
there's
does
just like a
lot of
steep
sliding.
building.
He does a lot of sliding.
Yeah.
Like in
I mean, his stunts rule. He's amazing.
yeah. I talked to my dad about him a while ago because I was talking about because I was trying to connect with, and I was trying to bridge the gap with, because he was the generation of like, they're dumping kung fu movies into your theaters and all this stuff, but it was like Shaw Brothers stuff, and so I was just trying to bridge the gap of like, they did the same thing with anime. Like, black people love anime now. That's our generation's version of that. And then I mentioned Jackie Chan, and he was just like, I didn't like Jackie Chan. I didn't like Jackie Chan because I watched the serious movies. He did comedy, and I'm sitting here as a comedian like,
I hate comedy.
Yeah.
You're hip, right? Both of you.
Yeah.
You're not hip. You didn't know that.
Did
this
you not know
exists?
this?
I'm overwhelmed right now. We gotta slow this down.
You're fucking Blaze. Blaze and Jackie.
I haven't heard the Jackie Chan verse on the Mulan OST. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's a singer also.
Yeah.
It's not bad. He has a beautiful vibrato.
Yeah.
Like, he has a steady vibrato when he uses it.
I like how he's doing martial arts in the meantime, like on the side there.
Right.
He's like, oh no, I actually do this.
Right.
I'm not the cartoon. I actually.
Right.
Let me show you what this is inspired by.
I'll whoop your ass.
Right.
Yeah.
I do this, man.
I wonder what getting your ass kicked by Jackie Chan would be like, honestly.
It's gotta be weird.
Like, would it be like Tyson, where you'd be like, you'd have like a crushed rib cage and your shit would be all like dented, or do you think he would just like knock you out really quick?
He seems like the type of dude that would just sun you really fast and just let it go. Like he wouldn't fuck you up, but he would.
He'd find like a pressure point.
He would. He would. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Think about the sensation.
You're like, yeah, I think maybe.
Like
not.
you wouldn't know what happened.
Yeah.
It'd kind of be like you run out of breath. You close your eyes, you're out of breath, and you look up and you're like on the ground.
Right.
And you kind of feel like compression like in your chest.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like he would fuck you up in the way where you wake up like
right.
You're just on the beach somewhere. Like, how did I get here?
Like I feel like people fuck. I feel like people fuck with him in the way that they fucked with Bruce Lee, where like they thought like, oh, you're just an actor. That shit's not real, you know. And I'm sure he's had to do that to so many people.
Yeah.
He has to have.
Yeah. Oh, kick people's ass. I'm sure.
Yeah, but
I'm
not just kick people's ass, but like let them know what's going on.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how much time we got, but I mean, you mentioned beaches, and you started Death Stranding, so I just thought of the beach in that game. I don't know, do you have any thoughts on that? Have you played any of it?
Beaches?
Yeah.
Or you're talking about Death Stranding?
Death Stranding.
Wait, did you mention beaches beforehand?
I guess I mentioned beaches. I said wake up on a beach and reminded me of Death Stranding.
Yeah.
Got you. I was so disappointed with that. I couldn't do it. I beat it.
You beat it?
I played the whole 55 hours.
You are a psychopath.
Is it?
Dude,
is it just
about it.
I was so hyped for that game. I bought the fucking
the baby? Like the
the BB.
No, I was gonna say I bought like the special like edition of the game with all the bonuses and everything. I pre-ordered it, did the pre-order, and then a few hours in, I was just like, you're like waiting. You're waiting. You're like, okay, so what's the next?
Yeah.
Oh.
I get to walk.
This is the game.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep.
You gotta like this.
I just wasted $120 or whatever dollars.
Oh my god.
Whatever I spent.
That's crazy.
Yo.
That
I bought the regular version. I can understand being
disappointed when you went doubles on the price of the game.
Maybe it wasn't $120. I don't remember what.
But even still, paying a premium and being excited.
Right. I mean, I bought I think regular edition after it's already gone and down in price. So I paid maybe $40, and I'm having that realization, but it's not hurting me. It's not. It's kind of meditative in a way.
No, let me be clear. That game, to me, that game's like an amazing game, but I think I benefited from just like being like, oh yeah, that Kojima game's out. I have no fucking idea what it is. Let me pick it up. I wasn't hyped for it. So I feel like if you're hyped for it and you think it's gonna be like Metal Gear Solid 5 or some shit,
right?
I could,
But
if I feel like,
you know what, Elden Ring more fulfilling.
I've heard that game is amazing.
I mean,
it is.
Max beat it recently.
It's it's pain.
And right.
You know what?
It's fun playing with, multiplayer with your friends. That's what makes it fucking fun. The challenge, easily the most challenging game I've personally ever played. I didn't play Demon Souls or Bloodborne or any of those. I'm not like
a Souls
masochist in that fucking way.
Right.
But I did decide, honestly, it's because of the fucking character design. I see amazing character design for some of these games and like boss design, and it's like it's too intriguing for me to not invest and then like immerse myself in the experience.
I watched it recently. You should pull it up. The fucking boss I'm thinking of. It's like they have like celestial bosses now in Elden Ring. Like they're fucking. They're crazy looking. Yeah. Let me see if I can.
I started it right after I finished Horizon Forbidden West, and that's not a hard game, but it's a game where they just lie to you about the difficulty. Like I played a level 25 mission, and you get to the end, and the boss is level 46, and you're like, if I knew this, I would be level 50.
Yeah,
Elden. And then I started.
The boss
Elden
is called
Ring.
Astel, by the way. Look that up sometime.
Astel?
It's crazy. It's like a giant centipede fucking with a skull, and it's got like universes on its back, and you're like, it's like shooting shit at you.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I said,
too.
I say that to say that I started Elden Ring and got killed immediately, and I was like, no.
Elden Ring is a persistence and luck game. It is literally like a video game representation of some of the core elements of life under this system. Literally, it's like you're getting met with challenges that you're literally like, I cannot objectively and logically reason out how I would get past this juncture.
Right.
And then you have a friend come in and drop you a fuck ton of runes.
Right.
And be like, and I'll help you fight this person.
Yeah.
That's sick.
I love
and then
that.
get you to the next stage. That's what the beautiful thing about that. I feel like, funnily enough, that's what Kojima wanted Death Stranding, the experience to really be about.
It's very.
Well,
it's kind
But
of
all of the people I
inspired.
talked to who played Death Stranding, that wasn't even. That was like just some whatever. It was like some supplemental thing. It wasn't like core to the experience at all.
In fact, I feel like isolation.
Right.
It almost is like a weird gesture at how isolated you are in the game. It doesn't really require any cooperation. It's just kind of like, oh, other people were here, and it makes you feel lonelier.
Whereas with Elden Ring, I literally, there's no way I could have progressed without, you know, my homie Kenji fucking coming through for each fight. You know, I've maybe had 1 or 2 boss fights that I did myself, but like, you know,
that's really,
that is fucking life. You don't fucking do shit by your fucking self.
Yes,
that is a myth.
Yeah,
no one does it. No one. You didn't get here by yourself. You didn't laser beam from fucking space and then manifest, and now you're just moving and grooving. No, that's not how shit fucking works. Like,
that's really funny how polar opposite Death Stranding is to that. Because it's like I was walking around and like all the shit is there. You can use other people's shit, but I would be like, oh, somebody left a ladder here. I'm gonna set up my own ladder, and just use my own fucking shit that I could save. I'm just like,
exactly
it's in the game design. It's in the game design. And Elden Ring, it's so, some of the stuff that you get from others is so central to you making progress in the game.
Right.
Even not even just runes or some shit like, or weapons or whatever the fuck. Literally the messages that people drop and leave, they fucking it saves your ass sometimes. Like,
I've heard about that.
You know,
shit.
Oh yeah,
or being able to see the path that other people took and like how they died or how they whatever.
Yeah,
you know, that's one of the most beautiful things about that game. The storyline is, to me, is shit, and not like they don't actually. There is a lore, but you have to like go outside the game to really get a grasp of whatever that is. But like from a purely from like a gameplay perspective, like that's one of the most fulfilling things I find about that game.
Right. Yeah.
That's part of the reason I like Death Stranding too. Like just the character design, the mechanism design. There's like a whole person who designed just the mechanics of all the fake shit.
Yeah.
And then also it's like basically scans of Reykjavik, like stretched out. Like that's what it is. It's like literally like AI scans of Reykjavik that are now that are, I think, something like that. I mean, it's heavily inspired by it, if not, but I'm pretty sure that's true. But like,
that's very cool.
Yeah, I mean, and then just it's kind of like, to me, like slow cinema. It's like taking the expectation down pace wise. It's like just expect it to be here and then approach it from that. But he's also like built a career off of a certain pace of game or style of game, so it's like it comes out of nowhere. But it's an interesting. It's trying to do something new, like
which
that.
I always respect and love, regardless. Even if it fails, I'll take that over some shit that's good.
It will stand the test of time in that respect. It's very. Nothing is like Death Stranding.
It's really a matter of like the formatting, the framing of it, because it feels like a movie, and it's just it makes you ask the question like, would I pay $60 to see this movie?
Right. Yeah. It feels more like a multi. You know? It feels like a really. I mean, it's just
Hideo Kojima is a
filmmaker.
Director.
Yeah.
He is a director.
So. It's like it's also just like a feat that someone got a creative project like this funded, because it is very expensive looking, the game.
I mean, yeah.
It looks like it costs a lot of money.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like Norman
You have like
Reedus'
hours
face.
of Norman Reedus
I mean,
talking.
when you
and shit.
scan Norman Reedus and that high fidelity, you're going to be paying a price.
Now, Norman Reedus is going to
Now,
go.
Norman Reedus.
You know, I started playing it right after I watched a walkthrough of PT after we talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the
And
PS,
just had that
what,
in-
PS3s that still have that installed on them, probably worth thousands of dollars.
I was
Oh,
telling him
yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was giving him the whole
Yeah.
history.
No, that whole story is just so insane.
That's another thing of like we need to block out a whole thing. For me
Yeah.
to talk about Silent Hill and
Yeah.
because that's like Silent Hill. Oddly enough, still feels like you know, in like the gaming communities, it's heralded and like referenced as like some canon shit and like it's spooky, it's scary, but like you don't really see extensive, comprehensive like unpacking of like what those games actually were and like how powerful
Yeah.
they were.
I
Even just the music alone.
Yeah.
Like Akira Yamaoka, like there's not a lot of conversation that I've seen people have, you know, about that.
Yeah.
Have you ever played those? Because I haven't. But
I've watched people play them. I'm not a horror
they were on
game
G4 all the
person.
time.
It was, yeah.
That's the game that if you were watching G4 and it comes on the screen, you're like, what the fuck is
Yeah.
that? Scary ass game.
Yeah.
Wow,
I
haven't thought about G4 TV and fucking.
That's all I watched for
Like a
years of
decade.
my life. That's all I did was watch G4 for years.
Wow.
I think last time I thought
Glued
got
to the
hit with like a wave of
I think
nostalgia.
last time I thought about it was when I guess John Mulaney and Olivia Munn had a baby.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
she was on
it.
X-Play.
Yeah.
Or no, I'm sorry, Attack of the Show.
Attack of the Show, yeah.
Kevin Ferrer.
Yeah.
Oh, I
were
watched.
were you thinking about like it being referenced on G4 TV or ads?
Well,
or what?
Like I grew up being into games. Like I had Game Informer, and I just like it was like a whole field that I immediately got really into. Really young, I was like obsessed with them. It was like my favorite. Video games were my favorite thing for basically up until I got into film.
Yeah.
So like the first 14 years of my life, that's all I gave a shit about. And like I consume game content, and it's like I know of Silent Hill, I know of levels maybe of Silent. I know of characters in Silent Hill. Like I'm decently familiar with a lot of games, but like haven't had played them. But like G4, for example, is like you would see a Silent Hill cutscene or review or something like that, and that shit is like very cinematic, very cinematic.
Yeah.
And very terrifying.
Yeah, no, disturbing. But there is a lot of symbolism.
Yeah.
And it is very layered. And then, you know, just aesthetically and musically, the sound design for that game. I mean, for anyone who's interested, there's a few, or maybe I'm misremembering. There's at least one documentary on the making of the Silent Hill games that's on YouTube or was years ago. That's
I'm ripping
really
that instantly.
yeah,
I'm ripping that
informative.
instantly.
Yeah.
I'm finding myself later in life like being more open to summaries of shit than like this idea that you have to because it's like I don't know, some like Silent Hill is something that's like I don't want to play all of Silent Hill, but that's such a cool game, like you know.
I can't.
No, but you should watch a walkthrough or a let's play for at least
because you can do that too.
The first two games, like I definitely recommend that if you're not gonna play.
I think
I'm way more into that. Like get you know.
To
like
just
obviously try to watch content in completion or consume it and whatever, but like you know you can supplement with quite a bit of that shit.
Sometimes you could just read a wiki.
Literally, yeah.
You know? Yeah.
It's also sometimes like shit is just interesting and like fascinating and like you know,
just for what it is. You know?
Right. Yeah.
I did that with Evangelion recently. I just kind of like watched summary videos.
I saw you post you were watching the new movies, the like
I've seen
the end.
I've seen all of it. I've seen every movie. I've seen all the show, and that's another. I put that up there with like Death Stranding as being like a completely unique, crazy fucking.
Yeah.
It also like storytelling wise, like the spirituality, divine element kind of like mythos thing is interesting, and like the transhumanism thing where it's like he's fusing with the Ava, and it's like the soul is needed to destroy the world. It's like very crazy.
Yeah, you know it's wild.
Angles happening.
You know it's wild. Have you seen Fooly Cooley?
I haven't yet. That? I really need to. Yeah.
It's the assistant director of Evangelion.
Oh, okay.
Got you. It's the same dude. All the same themes. Literally same. Like,
then I'm gonna love it.
Yeah, just like father-son conflict, like weird sexual dynamics, robots, all of this, all this,
I think
all the
told me
same
this
themes.
before, like the similarity there.
Yeah, and just 6 episodes. Short as fuck.
That's way less. That's very nice.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
It's
wow.
so nice.
6 episodes is actually such a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
It's 6 episodes.
Yeah. And I rewatch it so frequently. I got it tattooed right here.
This is
I
a
love
part
that.
of why I still go so hard about feature films.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've had my life, my perspective changed in a matter of 2 hours in ways that whole ass shows I've watched could never have done.
Yeah.
We're talking 6 seasons deep.
Yeah.
It didn't
of
do
just
shit.
ads.
Oh yeah. It
Just
didn't do
nothing.
shit.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
No, but maybe it's entertaining.
But like
maybe
nothing
it's whatever.
there,
but
yeah.
it didn't whatever. And then I'm like, when I think about visually stuff that I've watched that's had a deep impact on me, it's like it get to the point.
Yeah.
Right. Like get to the you can get
Right.
to the point.
Right.
You can be beautiful. You know, you can make something beautiful and powerful and really succinct and get to the point.
Yeah.
And we just fucking saw everything everywhere fucking yesterday, and it's like, yeah, like let's keep doing that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like we don't need a million fucking TV shows.
Right.
We don't need a million fucking TV shows.
Right. I mean, that's the biggest issue I have with anime right now is that everybody's getting into it. I might be tanking any potential. Do I care? I don't know. But I keep going into meetings where people bring up like, we're doing this anime adaptation, and I keep telling them, stop.
Right.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
But the fact is that because of their little studio obligations, their rights holdings, they gotta fucking Robotech everything, so they have to make some shit that's not good just to keep the rights to everything, and to keep this franchise going for generation. We gotta keep the machine going. Keep these billions of dollars. Keep these distribution rights that we're never gonna use. And like, what are we doing it for? Just to keep it going. Just
most definitely to keep it going.
Just make a point. That's what pisses me off about the Cowboy Bebop adaptation.
Mm-hmm. Milkage. It's just milkage at the end of the day.
It's milkage, and it's milkage that fundamentally misses the point of the show. Because that show shows such an acute awareness of like TV formatting, to where the first half of the series is episodic. You like I talked to a friend a couple of days ago where she was like, she hadn't finished it, and she was like, I don't really like it. It's just, I don't like procedurals. I don't really like that. And I told her, just watch this one episode where it starts to break down. And you see like, oh, they're just playing with this form where you feel like it's that. And then you start to see all of their past start to bubble up. Like Faye has all this medical debt that she's escaped from. Her past is erased because she was cryogenically frozen. Spike has a cybernetic eye where you can see the past and the present at the same time. Jet was a cop in the past, and then
that's crazy.
And then and Spike was in this syndicate and had all these relationships that start to bubble up again. And then the fucking live action is just like, what if Spike was a deadbeat dad? What if he had a white wife and a daughter? And we made him black, but we comment on it in weird, creepy ways. And it's just like, what are y'all even trying to say? What did you do this for? Why did we make this? You know?
Let me explain something to you, Yedoye. Okay? In a market-based society, right?
we have intellectual properties that need to be utilized to accrue capital. Now, this capital can be spread and used in a variety of ways, a variety of manners, and it's actually more important than the creative medium itself, and that's the reality of the world that we live in. I didn't make it, but I sure am living in it, and I'm thriving in it. And
just cool with the anti-Semitic remarks.
Right.
It's like Bateman.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's fucking it, man.
That's it, bro. That's the shit, man. That's the industry. And that's the industry, folks.
Yeah, it's like the other part of that conversation, and I guess the main part in terms of the ongoing discourse is like, yeah, like, can we get something new, and like, can we like innovate, and can we experiment and try and do something fresh,
right?
And can we somehow figure out how to do that in a system that does not incentivize that?
Yeah,
you know.
Can we just get to the fucking point?
It is like
we have the numbers, we have the metrics, and people just aren't gonna know. They're not gonna have any reference for what this is. We only invest. Right. We only invest in things, right, where we can look at the data and see, 6 million people know who this is and this character and this
Blue's
brand.
Clues, for example.
Right.
They know. We love Blue's Clues.
Why don't you write a Blue's Clues,
Clues.
movie, a live action Blue's Clues, or how about this? Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, bring them back somehow.
We were talking yesterday about this fucking dystopian.
Oh yeah, we went to Nighthawk.
Oh yeah.
Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers Redux live action CGI movie that Disney Plus is fucking making, and it's like revamped copaganda. Chip and Dale are cops, so it was originally always copaganda,
right?
But now they're taking
Really?
Yeah.
They were cops?
Sometimes some crimes go slipping through the cracks, but these two gumshoes
I'm thinking of
are picking up the
Alvin
slack.
and the Chipmunks.
They're
I'm thinking of Alvin and the Chipmunks.
What do you think a rescue ranger is, bro?
Right.
A cop, right?
By the way, the Jets did that song, and which is fucking crazy. And the Jets are amazing.
Oh my god.
I have a crush on you.
This
dude.
This.
I just wanted to say about Nighthawk. Like, I felt like a fucking dictator sitting there, just getting like that. That is the most luxurious shit. Like when you just write it on a card and slip it in your.
Oh yeah.
When it's like, bring me more. Like
you
just,
feel like Borat.
And you're watching a movie and you're just like.
Watch
it. It's crazy. It's too luxurious.
Oh, you feel like Borat just sitting in the chair.
Yeah, it's just like I feel like I'm
that.
like a producer watching a screening or something.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
That propaganda shit, man.
Yeah, I was saying they revamped it because they were always cops, right? But it was like they're fucking mice. Who gives a fuck? They're running around and there's all these creatures, whatever. But they're like, no, we're gonna bring Chip and Dale into full blown 21st century neoliberalism.
All right.
And it's gonna be a black female cop lead. And I don't know if she's actually the lead, but in the fucking trailer, it's just like, they got a black woman to be the head of the fucking SWAT team or whatever the fuck. And it's like, Chip, Dale, we need you. And then one of them is fucking 3D in like a 3D CGI hyper realistic render, and then the other one is I don't even know what it's called. We were talking about this yesterday, where they have they clearly
rotoscope shit.
Yeah, it's like a rotoscope 3D. So they didn't even have the decency to do some Roger Rabbit fake cell animation aesthetics. Right. They just went look, you got the 3D assets here. Let's just fucking
throw an IG filter on
crank it out. It's easier. That's the shit. It's like, oh my God, it's like Trump and McDonald's. It's like you have all this money and then you're just giving us shit anyways.
Yeah.
Like, you can't even put a little bit of that shit into the fucking quote unquote product.
Right.
You can't even give us that.
I mean, it's that hold on to the rights type shit, man. That's all it is.
It just makes it more difficult.
You understand? You're just making it really hard, We got a bottom line.
We gotta get someone to animate it, and
way that isn't as streamlined. And
we got a bottom line to keep up, and we just got it's just for the company,
What were we talking about? You were saying people were comparing the new Space Jam movie to Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
I feel like somebody said that. Like people were trying to say like this is gonna be the new like you've never seen these characters.
Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. They were saying it from an IP standpoint.
To be honest, I don't know if I ever heard anyone even say that, but I'm pretty sure I fucking did. I'm pretty sure I heard people being like it was being marketed as like kind of that kind of movie of like, oh, whoa, you fucking see this character in the background, fucking Suicide Squad's in the background or some shit.
My God.
Like, you know what I mean?
So it's just
like,
very surface level. Yeah.
Or no, it was a Clockwork Orange. That like how bizarre? How bizarre? What? Because it's Warner Brothers.
Oh
how bizarre? Yeah. But Ready Player One is that movie. Sorry. You have Tracer and Master Chief like shooting each other in a Steven Spielberg
Ready Player
movie.
One is that movie. Sorry.
Ready Player One.
Ready Player One.
Yeah. But anyways,
man,
you look like you look blazed and like you're trying to knock the fuck out.
I'm honestly
you got energy?
It's an energetic blaze, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. A little bit.
So the eyes are deceiving?
No, I'm just ripped, folks.
Wait, you got to clarify for me what ripped in particular
I'm
means.
just saying whatever, you know.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm just ripped. Like you're when you're really high, you're ripped, you know.
I'm fucking yonked.
You could be.
I'm fucking conked out of my mind.
That's true. I mean, fried. I'm liking fried these days. That really describes it. Like you're fried.
Like zooted.
Mm-hmm. Maybe zooted would be appropriate.
I'm fucking crusted.
But I'm up, like
I'm fucking cranked and crusted, bro.
On the legal herb I imbibed. It contained descriptions of the high, and they were all like energetic, happy, you know, antidepressant. It was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be so happy after I smoke.
Fucking croaked and crocked.
Who are you trying to convince?
You might make me stop smoking weed if you invent words like that. I'd be like, okay, this shit, I gotta put it down. I can't get croaked and crocked.
I'm fucking Captain Caned right now, bro.
I'm caned out of my mind. Like someone bonked me on the head with a
I
cane,
can see
bro.
that for cocaine for sure. Someone saying
Cane?
I'm caned.
That's good.
I'm caned.
Oh yeah.
My favorite for that is schneef. Schneef. It's my favorite.
Like a variation of sniff.
That's what many kids in higher education were calling it at the time.
Yeah.
Schneef.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like wow, I was doing schneef last night. Just so casual.
I like booger sugar.
I'm getting some real insight right now.
I mean, and I've called it schneef many, many times. It's a great thing to call it.
I'm puffing a schneef.
Yeah.
I'm puffing a keef.
I think cocaine is so funny.
Cocaine. You're doing cocaine.
Cocaine.
Yeah, man.
What did you smoke though? Like what is it? Is there a name for it?
I think it was a hybrid. I think it was leaning on the sativa side. And yeah, it's pretty clear. Like I haven't been bugged out really. You know, there's I'm 27 now, so there's just when you get to a certain age, I feel like your brain is just so existentially activated that you can't help but get like a wave of like awareness.
Yeah, you looked a little bugged out when I pulled up.
Oh no, I wasn't really bugging that hard, honestly.
That really felt like it.
I was having fun.
No, that really felt like it.
Honestly, the Elliott shit was when I was like,
boy all the time.
I was like, where am I right now?
That feels like a lifetime ago.
Yeah, it does. It really, time really does disappear in this room. It feels like.
Yeah, it really feels like we're in this shit.
Yeah, we're in the cave.
Yeah.
Whose cave is it? Aristotle's or whatever the fuck. Plato's.
Plato. Yeah.
Plato's cave. Thank you for inviting me to the cave. Time really flies.
Step into this room.
Hey
guys, hold on. Let me speak. When I step into this room, it's like a fucking vortex with you guys. I fucking love you guys.
The fucking leather really sells it.
I
too.
know. I
really.
halfway through, I'm like, damn, this was like the wrong day to go into that.
Yeah.
This is like a Tony Soprano jacket.
Oh, I'm trying to get leathers. Actually, that's what
I'm
Big
just
Body.
trying to get leather.
Biggie, I call him Biggie. Big Body Best. Shout out Big Body Best.
Big body.
He wears leathers exquisitely, and I kind of want to find my own leather voice. You know,
Yeah.
perhaps
I
some
don't
fun
know if
material.
I don't know if I can do leathers. I don't know if it's for me.
Okay.
I appreciate them, but I don't know if it's for me.
Hey, if it's not in your
I'm not
heart,
trying to
you
go
know.
Eddie Murphy raw.
No, I don't think it's my. I feel like just a very
Eddie
specific
Murphy and
person.
Michael Jackson basically wear like the same shit. Like it's just like that red
Yeah,
suit,
it was the Thriller,
red leather
the
suit.
Thriller jacket. Yeah.
Just ignorant. He was biting my style. He was ignorant. I called him out. I said, "Why you biting my style? You trying to sit? Now you trying to sing? You're ignorant. You can't even sing good."
I'm sure Michael Jackson threw shade at Eddie Murphy, like
I'm
to his
sure.
face.
I'm sure.
Can you imagine when
I'm sure there's a story somewhere out there.
he did
about
the
that.
he did the Kanye screaming at Chance the Rapper shit?
Yeah. It's like, how you gonna party all the time? You don't even have that much time. You just partying. When you write your music.
Just ignorant. I saw your set and it was like doo-doo feces all over the walls, the floor, the ceiling.
And it
stunk
so bad.
I
You need
wonder
to
what
find
he
a
would
new
be.
career.
I feel like he'd be on some J.K. Rowling shit right now. Just
Ooh.
like Michael Jackson if he had Twitter. Not for the same
Oh.
opinions, but like I feel like he would be canceled.
would've
or
let
some
us
shit.
down.
He would have some fucked up opinions.
You think
I don't
Michael?
know.
think he
You
would
think
be
Michael Jackson
Can you
would
ima-
let us down?
Can you imagine Michael Jackson saying Black Lives Matter?
Wow.
Oh my god.
That would be wild.
I mean,
I
that's
don't
what.
think that was supposed to happen. Like that we were
Oh,
supposed
man,
to
I
get, that we were gonna get to that stage. Like I don't think that I can't envision it.
That's what they don't care about us was.
You know what he would have did? You know what he would have did? He would have did a redux. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. He would have did a remix or some horrible shit.
Optimus Prime would be dancing. The video would be modern.
Right. In Ferguson.
Imagine if he pulled up to like a demonstration like during the George Floyd revolts and he like pulls up and he's just like, I got a video thing in my life. I got a defender to love me. Police brutality.
So you're saying like there's there's a reason those didn't overlap.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like there's no.
It couldn't have worked.
Oh
That,
my
that's
god.
like
we'd be
that's
so,
like that's like galaxies colliding
Right.
type shit.
Just
Like
be
it's
so
just your
far
brain
gone.
could not compute how ridiculous. that
Yeah,
would
it's
be.
like one hegemony meeting another.
Right. MJ as a hegemony, oppression, like systemic oppression in his commentary.
Yeah.
No, he definitely baseline would have recorded like a video message, like, you know, sitting in front of the camera.
It's just a lot of things going on in the world right now, and I am calling for peace. The world needs peace.
Oh,
He would have.
Yeah.
He would have.
You know we
shit
were
like
gonna
that.
get We Are the World 2 if he was alive during COVID. For sure.
he would have been in the Imagine video.
We are the world. Yeah, dude.
I feel like he, funnily enough, would have turned that down. He would have said that shit was corny and turned it down.
Yeah.
He would have been. He would be like,
Maybe.
I already did this 30 years ago.
What if they're like, we'll pay
Y'all
you
just
$2 billion,
copied me.
Michael, to do it?
I already have $2 billion.
Fuck you.
I'm good.
Oh man,
He would have done the Imagine.
you'd be hanging out with like Rogan and Elon Musk right now.
Michael Jackson in the Dark Enlightenment Network.
At the fucking craft beer restaurant
Right.
they're at. Like,
Right.
He would
with Ben Shapiro. With Ben Shapiro.
He would own. He don't.
I want to go to Mars. Like, always dream to that.
Yes, he would be
Yo.
the big
Always dream of that.
dream your
Yeah.
dreams.
Elon
He would have
Musk
take
said
Pete
that-
Davidson's spot.
Elon Musk said that I am going to be the first person on Mars.
Yeah,
Can you imagine that?
that sounds
Yo.
on point.
He
Sounds
would
like
just.
what
He would
happened.
own the rights to all of Pop Smoke's music.
I actually really always loved his music, and we had a conversation, and
He doesn't actually say he as much as you guys think he does.
Well, he does, but he says it with all the bass in his voice. He says he.
I've heard him saying it from the bathroom, but I've never actually. He's never said it around me. Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where I feel like it's possible. People are gonna be mad. We're slandering
MJ?
Man, people
The
already.
GOAT.
I don't give a fuck. People already hate me for slandering R. Kelly.
Dare you slander
Look,
my fave?
I think everybody, no matter where people lie on the MJ discourse spectrum, most people, even the ones who are sensitive to what he went through and like whatever, can admit that he in his character as a human being was funny as fuck. Even if you take him so seriously, like he had a degree of self-awareness and a social awareness, you know, to where, in a sense of humor about things in himself, to where
Like
I don't think it's that crazy to like
when he fired that guy in the
right.
middle of a song, he was like,
Oh,
"Brad's
yeah.
fired. Brad's fired."
Oh yeah, no
right.
job.
Yeah, no job.
Was that for his tour? It was
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
the music kept playing too long.
Yeah.
and he was just telling the guy he was getting fired
yeah,
while the music
yeah.
was
I know
playing
exactly
out.
what you're talking
Yeah.
And
about.
it's like he was a cold professional. That guy, like
Yeah.
you know,
Brad's gone.
yeah,
His name was Brad.
yeah, something like that. Was it
Yeah.
Brad?
He
Yeah.
did find God before Kanye. He did.
Yeah, right. Bob Marley did that too.
Did he ever sing "Our God is an awesome God"?
Who?
Michael Jackson.
Why?
I don't know. You found God. Maybe God was singing that when he found him. Who knows?
I mean, it makes me wonder if there are any records out there of like, or him singing any gospel songs or any Christian records out there.
Can you take?
Creed.
Yeah.
I feel like Scott Stapp met MJ. I feel like they crossed.
I really
paths.
respect your work, Michael Jackson. I'm never gonna look up how he talks. Scott Stapp. I don't want to know how he talks. I'm just picturing him talking like this. And you,
Really, Sean Connery?
and then he just kind of, he's just a talking version of that voice all the time.
Just be there, be there.
Yeah.
No one wants to be defeated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Annie, are you okay?
Are you okay, Annie?
Oh, Annie, are you okay? I said her. Yeah.
You know I'm there, I'm there. Somehow you know here.
Yeah, man. First you take it to the window.
Keep it in the closet.
Oh my god. Oh.
I want to keep going so bad, but I'm not.
Yeah. I'm getting
They don't really care about us.
They don't really care about herders.
Just go through the whole. I feel like I gotta make a cover album as Scott Stapp, like a Creed MJ cover album, just for the fuck of it. Like,
I wanna rock with you all night.
I want to love you, pretty young thing. Dirty Diana, I want to love you, girl.
A pretty young thing.
Dirty Diana.
Fucking like little
And I'll take you there. Take you there. Oh, when I had you to myself, didn't want you around. With their faces always seem to stand out here in the crowd.
Scott Stapp. There's a video of him performing in like a CVS or Rite Aid out there.
Really? That's crazy.
Yeah, he went to a low place.
Oh
He
yeah.
went to a low place.
Yeah.
Don't ask me why.
Oh God.
know.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I want to know him as a funny guy with a funny voice. And
Right.
Yo,
you know.
I remember this period. I don't remember what happened, but I remember the period when everything got dark. Because I remember like
Dark ages of Scott Stapp.
I mean,
I
that's,
remember-
that's up until the last few years. I mean, that's
I mean,
a long
yeah.
stretch of time.
I remember when I was living in LA, there was this like there was this pair of guys, and this is like the most vivid memory I have of anything related to Scott Stapp. Is they had this song, and if it's you, please let me know. But they had this song where the chorus was Scott Stapp, high five, hand slap, and they would high five on stage.
What?
It was just a song.
Wait, Scott Stapp was singing that?
No, they would. They had a. It was
someone
a song.
mocking.
It was a
Okay.
song where they meet Scott Stapp
That's
in the
sick.
song.
That's actually kind of sick.
Well, I just heard.
Yeah. No, that's true.
Sometimes you just have to.
It's addicting. It's
It
fun.
is.
That
you know?
song
It
in
is.
particular.
That's why that music was popular, because it's like so fun to sing back.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You just said. You just said something that was so
Obvious as fuck. Yeah, I know.
was so profound.
Dude, it's crazy
Sometimes
because
the best songs are the ones you sing back with your friends.
have you noticed the most popular songs, the one people like the most? Seems to always line up for some reason.
Right. It's always there's something infectious about them.
Yeah. You ever get a song stuck in your head? Wow. Yeah. I mean, hey, you can live life that,
Right.
Yeah.
in that mode where you're saying shit like that. Statements like that. Imagine it. That shit's crazy.
No, that is real though. Like, I think like I have music playing through my head every day, all the time.
Yeah.
You know, like internally. That gets into what were we talking about this inner monologue discourse recently? Like more people realizing that people don't hear shit in their like they're not thinking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, that
In
shit's
their
like
head.
kind of like weird to me. Like why are you so why is that a normal thing to say?
No, I don't think things. I just respond to stimuli.
Like I'm saying, like
Right.
no offense,
Right.
but like what the fuck are you talking about? Like
Right.
what are you talking about?
Right.
Yeah.
You talk. You don't talk to yourself. You're not thinking. Like I just
Yeah.
Right.
what do you think about what you're gonna say? Does that happen automatically? Like I don't understand. I really don't
I just
get
realized what I just did may have been a little offensive, so I'm gonna apologize.
What did you do?
it. What's funny?
Well, no, because there are different.
I mean, I said
it's not-
people have the
it's not-
sentience of a dog on Twitter. I was like,
Sentience of a dog.
I was like, why are you willingly admitting that? Like,
Right.
huh?
No, but I've watched some interesting things about. They'll explain actually how they reason it out or how they work certain things out in their head. You know, it isn't just like, oh,
Yeah, thoughts don't have to be statements in your head.
It's
Yeah.
just,
Right.
yeah, exactly. It's
be
not even about,
abstract.
it's like how they're
But not having that
experiencing
and being like, you guys have that is so out of this world.
Right.
It'd be
Yeah.
weird
It's
to me.
like-
I'm like, wait, this is like a new discovery.
Right. That's like if you portray thoughts in a movie, it's words.
Right.
Like, why would you think
It's not-
otherwise?
just a white
Right.
noise. Just thought happening.
Right.
right.
Just like-
Input, output,
Right. It's not-
binary code.
Here's
shit.
the abstract concept of a sentence. Just
Yeah.
throw that together and see what comes out.
And also,
that?
a lot of thoughts, they can be complex, but this is about to be another dumb statement. Prepare yourself. But like most thoughts can be described in a statement. So I don't know what, I mean, I guess that would be feeling at that point. You know, isn't a thought like, I don't know, it's just
you're
weird.
Really trying to take it there. Huh?
I'm really
What a
trying to
thought
figure it
is?
out. Like, what's a thought? What is a thought?
This is where the neuroscientist homies. This is where they can come in.
Yeah.
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 It's so funny, like
I
smoking
mean-
weed, talking about fights, having neuroscientists on the show. It's like
Yeah.
getting Rogan vibes out here. I'm kidding.
Don't do that to us,
I'm
man.
kidding.
Jamie.
Pull up Scott Stapp real quick. What if Scott Stapp and Michael Jackson did a Freaky Friday thing?
Yeah.
Interesting. Wow.
I always thought about that.
Jamie Lee Curtis was in that movie last night. She was also in Freaky Friday.
Freaky Friday.
I always tease Trish that I feel like one of her songs sounds like the song at the end of Freaky Friday. But that's a good song. It's not insulting. It's a good song. Something like that.
You're it. You're on it.
Something like
You're
that.
the ultimate.
The ultimate.
Darn else, darn bad.
Just came back to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're it. You're ultimate.
It's literally.
Yo, we gotta have a
like that.
screening of that movie. That and Big Fat Liar. Those are the two movies we gotta.
Marty.
Jason Shepard.
You gotta give the. You have to.
Oh no.
Oh, Paul Giamatti.
He has an overlap with Dark Knight Joker. Just like, if you don't give back Batman, if you don't show yourself, we're not drinking fucking Merlot.
One of our folks, Wes, was talking about how he got like a lift, and they were
Like
like,
an Escalade pulled up.
yeah,
and
for
opened
well,
it.
no, they were like for 72 cents more, you can get
was
you can
like-
get in
oh
like
my
a
God.
Lux black
rounding up
car.
for charity, and he
And
got an
then-
Escalade.
Yeah,
Like,
and then Connor goes like, "Yeah, it's like some real Marty Wolf vibes." And I paused for a second, and I was like, "Marty Wolf," and then I was like, "Is that Big Fat Liar?" And then Connor was like, "Yeah," and I just died.
Oh my God.
I've
man.
seen Paul Giamatti in the flesh maybe twice here in New York City.
Dude, Grant saw him on the street.
On the street.
I didn't notice him. I was walking with Grant, and Grant goes, "That was Paul Giamatti." And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I was like,
You're like, what the fuck did you just say to me?
"My what?
Why would you say that to me?
Why would you ever say that to me?"
He's bigger.
Thomas Jefferson, Paul Giamatti?
For anyone who's curious, he's bigger than he looks on camera. He's actually
like 6'1".
Yes, he's
Yeah.
like over 6
I remember it because
He's
if
like
that was him,
he's like
I
thick,
remember the
like
size.
heavy set, like. I was shocked because he has
Paul
a little.
Giamatti.
He plays like little man, kind of
Yeah.
little neurotic man characters.
Yeah.
a lot of the time. So
American
you would never.
Splendor.
Yeah, you want to see a magic trick, Jason Shepard, Mr. Funny Bones. Should do that shit. Oh god.
Yo, I'm only burning my hat.
Yeah. Why do you care so much about money? People have been throwing that clip around on Twitter.
Yeah,
Him
right.
sliding down the fucking money pile and just lighting on fire. And be like, why do you care about money so much?
Oh my god.
So, oh yeah, someone said that's what Netflix is doing. Like whoever started this new initiative at Netflix was just sliding down a pile of money and lighting it. It's like, why do you care so much about money?
Right.
But yeah, no, that and I think it's Bottle Shock is the movie with him and what's his face, where they go into wine country.
This is not Paul Giamatti related, but do y'all remember that movie Airborne with Jack Black? It's like a dude who's a surfer and he moves to a new town and then they're rollerblade.
Not
They're
even
like
a little bit.
rollerblading, I think.
I got nothing on that.
See, and that's one
In
of
my
those.
database.
That's some like Gen X. I think that's like a Gen X movie that spilled over into my life because every time I bring that up,
What
to
year is it? I wonder.
millennials.
Underrated Jack Black movie Orange County with Colin Hanks.
Oh,
Great
yeah.
fucking movie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look this up right now.
Very much Gen X
There was
vibes.
some-
Millennial as fuck. Actually.
Yeah. There was a lot of Saving Silverman
Yeah, it
discourse
came out in
going on
'93.
recently.
It came out in '93.
Whoa, he must
That's
have been
why.
young as fuck in that movie. Jack Black?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up an image right now.
That's crazy.
I'm getting
And I
hungry.
feel like I saw it on.
Hungry.
I feel like me too. I feel like I saw it on fucking Disney Channel. I feel like.
Oh my god, it's the dude from Boy Meets World. Holy shit.
He was like a side.
Jack Black
character.
looks like 24 in this. Maybe younger.
Younger.
Like 20.
Which is so funny because like watching that as a kid, you're like, these are grown. I mean, they are
Right.
grown men, but you're like,
8th graders? Whoa.
right, exactly.
8th
Oh yeah,
graders?
and fucking Seth Green was in it too. Keep this.
Young Seth Green? Oh, I can't.
Oh my
I can't.
god.
His hair.
Oh my god.
He's a disgrace to gingers everywhere. Look at that hair. It's like, bro, no. You don't have the Leo set up. Like, no, you're not the middle part. Not the middle
Your
part.
shit is not.
Oh my
laid.
god.
No, bro, it's not.
he
It's
looks
not
like-
hanging like that. You're
he
not
looks
dude
like
to the
he
left.
fucking-
Good
Oh my
God, man.
I'm sorry to
Come
do
on.
this to everyone.
He looks like he hot combed it. Like you put a comb
Some-
on the fucking stove.
My own private Idaho looking guy. Wow.
Oh my god.
I know just dropping Airborne is gonna be wild to some Gen Xer, right? Who watches this?
Bro.
They're gonna be
Right.
like, "Fuck."
Some physical comedy. Oh goodness.
Oh, when they still had the little like roller skate,
Loving the
skating
physicality,
gloves.
Jack.
That's great, Jack. The funniest shit he's probably ever said in a movie is "Sing it yeah!" from fucking Saving Silverman. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
He says that. He's like "Sing it yeah!" He says that in climax of the film. It's quite funny. Skadoosh also from Kung Fu Panda.
Skadoosh.
Like
you were talking about Jack Black.
Jack Black.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not Seth Green. No,
Yeah.
Seth Green didn't
I thought
say
you were
that.
talking about Seth for a second.
Seth Green
I'm
did not
Seth
say
doesn't have
that.
quotables.
Seth did not say that.
Yeah.
Seth Green did not say that.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Did Seth Say That?
Robot Chicken is that's his real contribution.
Yeah.
Dude, that's vibes, honestly. Fuck. Oh, that was the thing I was thinking about earlier. The Animorphs show on Toonami.
Oh,
remember that shit? Wasn't Animorphs on that shit? Or it was like a show where, I don't know, they would like animals would turn into cars or some shit. It was
Zoids?
like, is that what it is? I don't know.
Zoids.
But it was like 3D shit. It was
Zoids.
I had Zoids toys.
I played the Zoids game.
I had
GameCube
fucking
game.
Zoids toys.
Hey, listen to me. I had fucking Zoids toys up the fucking ass.
Hey, why didn't they call
My
them
mom
toys?
made a beautiful Zoids toys.
You talking about this?
No, it's.
You said Animorphs.
I think it's like, it's like an Animorph style show. There's like a robotic cheetah guy.
Oh, Transformers Beast Wars. Beast Wars.
Ooh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
There was that shit on Toonami.
Wow.
Yeah.
And we're gonna kick it off with some Beast Wars. And then the other one that I remember from like 3rd grade is fucking man.
Yeah.
Is fucking
With the reboot
the
graphics.
mini Gundam show that was on there. That was
SD
3D.
Gundam.
I think that was big on Toonami. Or
That was on
Toonami.
no, it was on like WB or something like.
I only
was
ever
it?
saw it on Toonami.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was on.
Maybe
WB
it was on both.
Kids or
It was on
whatever
both,
at
I
first.
think. Yeah.
Man, that shit used to be. You had to. Remember when TV had to catch it?
Yeah.
Look at what we're talking about.
I'm trying to watch.
My contribution.
You had to catch it.
Isn't that
You're gonna
crazy?
start talking like Joe Biden soon.
Dude.
Hey, wait a minute. Hold on, son.
Back in my day, you used to have to catch the TV.
It was live. Everything was live.
We'd go outside with wiffle ball bats and pretend we were doing a duel.
Joe Biden. Your Joe Biden is good though.
We pretended to do the duel between Anakin and Obi-Wan in the backyard with wiffle ball bats.
Wiffle ball bats.
We would set sticks on fire and call them lightsabers. I did that.
That's some caveman shit.
I actually did that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fucking sick. It's like, Mom, can I borrow the lighter fluid? We're gonna play with. We're gonna do lightsabers.
Doesn't make colors, but like it lights shit up and like lightsaber lights shit up fire.
It's technically
insane.
lit
Get
up.
you there. So.
Yeah.
Dude,
Shout out to homie Najee.
I used to work someplace where, like we did promotional outbounding with lightsabers, basically. Like we'd be like, do you want a lightsaber to basically, be interested? I'm not gonna say. I might even cut this shit out, to be honest, because it's passed before. But we would send emails like, hey, would love to talk about your blank needs, and also, if you're interested, if you sell this product for us, we have this lightsaber we'll give you in exchange for a meeting with
A full
customer.
blown lightsaber,
Like a $200,
not a mini,
like a $200 like it was from a specific website where you could literally get like the lightsabers, like the handle customized, made out of brass and shit, and like the hard glass that when you hit it makes a noise.
It's George Lucas approved. Yeah,
No.
It's laser sword approved.
That shit is fun though. I probably like that, but once it's heavy to a point, it's like the wiffle ball bat was always the most fun because it's low stakes and you can swing that shit fast.
You ever tried
and
it?
it's fun. You can hit someone with it, and it's like
the sting of a wiffle ball bat.
It's the sting of a wiffle ball bat.
Yeah,
You ever tried a stick on fire?
No, but that would hurt. I mean, goddamn.
Yeah,
It's real.
that's what fun is.
It's real saber dueling.
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
I need to eat.
Yeah,
Dude, I feel you.
My stomach is like
That salad.
My stomach
I
has
ate.
literally been. This whole recording has been going.
like pleading pleading to me. Pleading to me.
Yeah.
Well, that was a lengthy episode of Jaded Forum, but I hope that y'all. I'd like to speak to the audience now. I'd like to say,
break the wall down.
Yeah.
Like Kool-Aid Man.
I
Imagine
hope that folks enjoy.
Imagine somebody getting 3 hours in and being like, I'm glad he said that. I did enjoy.
I don't know. I was on the fence, but
I'm hoping like some point in the future we look back on this episode and be like, oh, look how cute we were just talking to people. We broke the we broke the wall.
Right.
we broke the fourth wall.
Still getting our footing adjusted to the cameras.
Still getting ahead of it. The hang of it, I mean.
Oh man.
Pardon me. Oh yeah.
This is nice.
Still getting head out of it.
Still getting head.
Still getting head under the table.
But yeah, all right.
Hey man.
Should we get some food then?
Yeah.
Yeah.